How about that?
Sounds good.
Oh, won't play. No, it's not playing it. Anyways, I think we're finally live. What's up, guys? It is September 18th, 2024. Oh, how could I not remember that? We're almost done with this year. I can't even remember what day it is.
I know, right?
Watch, the song's going to play right in the middle of it. So, how's everybody doing? I hope you had a good day. I changed up the format a little bit, because I noticed a lot of people left last night when we were looking at tweets, and I know that goes long because that's like you go down a rabbit hole, right, Jennifer?
Yeah,
So we're not
and
gonna
we
do that.
did last night.
Oh, we definitely did. So I noticed people left, so we moved that to the very end of the show, so that way it'll go smoother. But tonight we're going to be talking about how far down the ratings are going on ABC. Chris Cuomo, of all people, is apologizing to President Trump. Whoopi Goldberg's still a psycho. We got some exploding electronics going somewhere, and Hillary and more. So, Jennifer, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Eddie. Thank you for asking. How's Eddie Block doing?
I'm doing well. I was busy today. Had to change the oil in my truck, which is a pain in the ass. It is such a pain in the ass. No. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I got some pictures I can show you guys of me fixing my truck. Well, not me doing it, because you can't take a picture of yourself. Well, I guess you can't you?
Sure, you can. It would just look weird, awkward.
But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys how much of a dick that Dodge is here real quick too. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Hold on one second. I messed up already. See, I was supposed to have this already, but you know me, right. Eddie's a dumbass, and he does prepare until the last minute, especially when little brat named Donnie is sitting here trying to harass me for some treats.
Oh, don't blame it all on Don.
All right, so here's my truck. So here's an issue that I have. So my truck, the dealership wants almost $600 to change my oil. And I kind of find out why every time I do it. So just the oil and the filters are almost $250 buying it online.
Whoa.
So you got to put 3 gallons of diesel oil in there. You got a fuel filter, which is on top of the engine. You got a fuel filter, which is underneath the engine. And get this. I love ranting. What's up, Pamela? What's up, Muffin Rambo? Oh, wait. Where is our chat? How come it's not there?
Hi, Pam.
Oh, I know
Muffin.
why. I know why.
I have on my phone, I have Rumble chat because I still can't find your channel on YouTube.
You still can't find my channel on YouTube? Okay, we'll fix that.
If you can do a link like in Discord for your channel, then I can find it right away. And then I can set it up.
Okay, here. That's why, because there's not enough chat yet. It'll start popping up in a second. So anyway, so with this truck, these are 2 bad things. Now I know why all mechanics hate engineers or people that build the freaking truck engines. So the fuel filter underneath the truck, you have to start there. And in order to get it off, it's right above the drive shaft. So when you take this thing off, it's going to leak some gas, right? Or diesel. It goes right on the drive shaft, bounces off, hits on your head, goes everywhere. And yes, there's another special tool you got to buy. And you stick this tube in there. But I kind of broke the thing off, and so I can't use it because it's supposed to help drain. But then, here's the worst part of all. I got the special tool. It's only like $12, right? But I bought it because here's where the fuel filter is. It's underneath the engine on the side of the tire. See that white thing right there?
Yeah.
And it's like this big, and it's got to go through that little tiny hole. And the only way to do that when it's this tall, you have to turn it sideways. But what happens when you turn it sideways? All the oil comes out. So if you don't have that tool, which I actually bought 2 of them because I put the first one away and in a safe spot. You ever do that? You put something in a safe spot and you don't know where that safe spot is anymore. It's
gone forever.
So I bought a second one and I put that one in a safe spot and I couldn't find it again today. So I had to do the whole bag thing. But this is how bad engineers are. You get it in there and you take it down, but the only way to get it out is to turn it sideways when all the oil comes out. Anyways, that's my bitch job. Thank you, Dodge, for being an asshole like that. And it's a 22. It's got a big, huge engine and a huge bay. You'd think they'd have plenty of room to put that in. But no.
Nope. Well, the engineers and designers, they make these cars and trucks knowing that they're never going to have to be the ones to have to work on them.
Yeah. Well, now I know why they want to charge $600 to change your fucking oil. Excuse my language, but And then,
hi, Gra.
What's up, Gra? So I'm
You
smart
sent
at
me
least.
the link.
I
Thank you.
know, huh? Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's okay. I was just thanking Gra for sending me the link. I'm doing YouTube
Oh,
now.
awesome.
'Cause
So the worst part of it is I'm smart enough to, not to, when you're pushing this way to take off or tighten something and it's really hard, you don't close your
Mhm.
knuckles because it's gonna break. You're gonna hit your knuckles. But of
Yeah.
course, my dumb ass still, I was pushing it like this, and you can see I cut my hand open pretty good over there. So that was my day. What?
You gotta be
Any?
more careful.
Do you got any things to bitch about for your day? So I'm not the only one bitching here.
No, let's start the news,
Let's start the news. All right.
please.
She's the
Yeah.
boss. She's the boss. We changed it up. So I highlighted stuff for you guys this time, and I don't know why this little box came around this one. But how about you read the news for us?
Okay.
The the first
David,
one.
how do you say his last name?
Near. I think that's how
Mir.
you say it. That's how I
Want me to
said
read the
it.
title and then the underlined, right?
Yeah.
Okay. David Mears, World News Tonight ratings down 12% following the debate.
Actually, read the first
The
sentence.
12%.
I'm sorry. Read the first
Okay.
sentence.
Fox News, ABC's World News Tonight anchor David Meir may have driven away some viewers after the Disney-owned network irked conservatives during last week's presidential debate.
There you go. Now we'll go down to the next one.
12% drop in viewers for World News Tonight is more significant than slight declines CBS Evening News and NBC Nightly News saw when comparing the 3 episodes following ABC's debate to the year-to-date totals. Although Mir's newscast remained the number 1 broadcast evening newscast.
There we go. We only got to do the ones underneath it. So check this out, guys. Right? Freaking, he's down. They're down a lot, and I kind of like that because I don't like these legacy media people or news agencies because they're left and they're promoting the wrong stuff, right? And we're going to talk about leftists and how they're promoting stuff a little bit later, and hopefully you got some good insight on that. I think you do, right? I think you.
What now? I'm sorry, I was texting Muffin. What was that?
We're having some good insight on the left media and all the junk that they do to us and the lies they tell us.
Oh yeah, they're awful. They project, they lie, what is the word? Gaslight. All those things, all the bad, evil things they do to us constantly.
100%. 100%.
Yep.
Okay, why is this not on here now? Gosh darn it.
I don't know, probably because it wants you to make the chat a little bigger, possibly, please.
Okay. I thought I fixed that all for us the other day, but I guess I didn't. Hold on 1 second.
It's being stubborn again.
It is being stubborn again.
Also, I know, right? Muffin said he wants you to. Well, I'll read his comments more often. I'm in YouTube now.
Oh, is he in YouTube?
Thanks to Gra. Yeah, thank you, Gra.
I'm not seeing his chat on here. His chat's not showing up. Oh, there's one. Puncture a hole in the filter drain and pan before you pull it first. No, but actually you can't because so it drains right on my brain region. It drains right on the body. So that's what sucks about that. Okay, let me try doing something here. There we go. Now let's go here. There we go. And this is not the right one either. Gavin.
No, you jumped into X already.
Yeah. Well, no. That's kind of right. Supposed to be this one. It's supposed to be this one. I went to the wrong one. So this is David Meir. We're just gonna read. We heard this last night. If you're here last night, so sorry you're hearing it again. We beat the other news, I guess, but we'll play this just a little bit real quick. And now she's not working. That's okay. I can look at her all day long.
Is dismissing criticism and allegations of bias surrounding his performance as moderator in last week's presidential debate. Here's what Muir said just a short time ago.
We spent a lot of time, and I believe it was our duty to ask the issues that Americans care about. You know, the economy. Are we better off than we were 4 years ago? No. Immigration. What are you going to do about the border? Why did you wait so long before you acted on the border? Those types of questions. Reproductive rights. Afghanistan. Do you bear any responsibility? Peaceful.
He never made her answer any of those questions, though. She skated all the way around it, didn't she? I mean,
not only that, but they never fact checked her.
They never did. That's why everybody's so mad about it. Yeah. You know, they fact check President
It was
Trump.
1 versus 3.
I can't wait to see. So if you guys don't know, there's a whistleblower out there that already signed an affidavit and stuff. And hopefully that all comes out. hopefully that comes out
Yep.
and it's all good news. And I know why I was on the wrong one because I wanted to start the show off with this. This is a parody, right? I'm going to tell you right now it's a parody, so don't go around sending it to everybody like, hey, this is truth and fact. Why isn't it popping up now?
It's a shy parody.
Yeah, well, I had to okay, gosh darn it. See, Eddie's having the worst day today. Eddie's
Oh,
having
no
the
worries,
worst day
Eddie.
today.
Come on, man.
It gets better. No, it's
Patience.
I'm
Be
just
patient.
you haven't learned that I'm not patient yet. You know,
Well,
I-
patience is a virtue.
it is a virtue that I don't have.
Oh,
Let me
bummer.
run through here real quick. I'll find it, and we're not going to go through a whole bunch of tweets. See, look, there you are. Look, you're right there on Twitter. You're on Twitter Live. Did you know you're on Twitter Live?
I know that now.
Here it is. So this is a parody. This is from the Babylon Bee, but it's hilarious, and we got to watch it. I know you guys hate Gavin Newsom. Jennifer and I live in his state, which is even worse for us. Oh,
Right.
look, I made it big enough. Hold on so you can see it all, didn't I? All right, so you're going to laugh.
This
Everybody.
is a parody.
Yeah, have you seen this? This is a
This-
parody. They say
No, I haven't.
They say this is his new ad, but just watch it.
I'm Gavin Newsom, the governor of California.
Is it loud
This
enough?
is a message for the people of America, given in my authentically recorded, non-AI voice. Thanks to my leadership over the last several years, California has become a world leader in extremist left-wing governance. My policies were so effective that almost 1 million people are now fleeing the state every year. We even ran out of U-Hauls. During the COVID pandemic, I locked everyone in their homes and shut down businesses for months. Not the French Laundry, though. That's my favorite restaurant. Last year, I cleaned up the dangerous, messy streets of San Francisco, because Chinese Communist President Xi was coming, and I really wanted to impress him. He's my boss, after all. This year, I signed legislation that allows me to take custody of your kid if you refuse to give him
28%.
artificial hormones and chop
Hi,
off
ma'am.
his genitals. Because if you don't do that, you're a bigot, and bigots shouldn't be allowed to have kids. I've also led the way in green energy by banning all cars that don't run on electricity. Then I banned almost all the electricity. This is smart leadership. On my watch, the cost of living and homelessness have skyrocketed. Schools are failing. Drug dealers and human traffickers are pouring across the border. And poop has covered the sidewalks of San Francisco. This is the positive, joyful vision we offer as Democrats. That's why I'm enthusiastically endorsing Kamala Harris for president in 2024. She'll do to the country everything I did in California. Anyway, I'm California Governor Gavin Newsom, and I approve this 100% real message, which is a recording of my voice without the assistance of any AI whatsoever. This isn't a deep fake, and you can rest assured that it isn't, because I just signed an unconstitutional law outlawing deep fakes. No one
We're going to talk
would
about that later
dare
too.
violate it. Thank you, and science bless America.
Whoever made this, well, Babylon Bee made this, but this is awesome. I love this. I
Well,
love this.
yeah, me too. If you scroll up a little bit, look who posted it.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Elon
Yeah,
Musk.
his best dad ever.
Yeah. So this is just hilarious. I figured you guys would like this one. And I wish, I try not to watch these things before the show so I can have the same reaction as you guys. Like, I want to be laughing like this.
No.
Like this. I want to have that laugh, right? We got to mess with Hope.
Right.
And by the way, guys, Hope Arising's doing her own show right now. She has an awesome guest. It's a guy who's going through he went through drug addiction and he's sober now. His name is Kyle. So if you go check out Hope
Mhm.
Arising's page, you can watch that later on. It's a real awesome story, the part that I was watching. So
Okay.
So for
And
anybody
that's
out
Hope
there,
Rising on YouTube or
yes,
Rumble?
on YouTube. She's,
Okay.
she's doing a great job over there. She's still, new with this and stuff, but I'm like proud of her. I'm like, wow, Hope, you're doing great. So
Yeah.
but that's just I had to show you guys that one. It just made me laugh. But when they showed the poop, so Ben Berkwam and I, we were filming right when COVID came out. We're in San Francisco and we're going to all the hospitals, trying to get video of what the doctors were doing inside their little rooms. And we were talking to some business owner that was boarding up their business, and right outside was a human poop.
Bird.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
landmine.
Yeah, so I have a picture of Ben leaning into it to take a picture of it. Oh, Okay, Donnie. Okay,
The
here.
inception of photos of turds. My
Yeah.
goodness.
By the way, if you guys want to help get the show along better, and there's a little Amazon link there. You can buy Donnie some treats. So
Okay.
Donnie and Panda. I have a friend that sends it all the time. Okay, let's move on to number 2 because we're gonna go a little faster for you guys because I felt like sometimes we go a little slow.
Yeah, but we need to go faster.
As
Definitely.
soon as
Journalist Chris Cuomo.
Oh, sorry. See, I was trying to
As soon
tell
as-
you that I go on tangents a lot as I'm going on a tangent to tell you that I go on tangents. So, there we go. I'm done.
Journalist Chris Cuomo apologizes to Trump after second failed assassination attempt. Did you guys hear about this one?
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
actually have video of this in a second, but when I first was reading this, I was like, he's not even a journalist anymore. But then I found out no, he is on news. What's it called?
PBD podcast and News Nation Now or something like that.
News Nation Now. And so I was looking
Yeah.
that up, and I was surprised because I was like, why, he's from CNN. Why is he apologizing? And but News Nation Now, when I looked them up, they said they're center leaning left. So they're not like extreme left, but they are just a little bit left. And,
as long as their facts are truthful, I don't care what side they lean on.
Yeah. So let's show you this video of him real quick. And of course it pops up behind there. Whoops, wrong one. I got to rename my stuff. Oh, and that's right. I got to switch this one over here too. I'm trying to make this
You're doing
faster
great,
for
Eddie.
everybody. Sorry. So here's Chris
You're
Cuomo.
doing great.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the love.
Today's my mother's birthday. So when I called her, I asked her what she wishes for us. And she said, what do you mean us?
Hopefully
the
they play it
family?
right
I said,
away.
no, the country. And she looked at me like, this kid's still crazy. And then she gave me an answer. She said, I wish we had leaders who care more about our government. And I was surprised because my mother almost always gives a different
Have you
answer
seen this?
whenever
Do
I
you know
ask
how
her
far
what
it is
matters
in?
about anything to do with humanity. So
Oh,
I
no.
prompted her. I said, Mom,
I think
What about
it's
La
11
Familia?
minutes long.
and
No,
she
I
said,
mean,
oh,
do you know what part where he starts talking about President Trump?
fond.
Probably
We
further
don't
in.
have
along.
homogeneity. We don't have common
Yeah, I'm
heritage.
trying
Or
to.
even when everyone, oh, but the guy didn't even shoot. What if it
we
was
go.
your father? Well, what if it was Kamala Harris or President Biden? God forbid. You think?
Now I gotta pause this real quick. So Chris Cuomo is the guy that when he was on CNN, he was attacking President Trump more than anybody. So this is very
Yep.
surprising. We'll
Yep.
play it later when we get to the tweets because I don't know where it is on this video. Sorry. Like I said, I try and watch this stuff with you in real time so you can see my real reaction. I think that's better for a show than faking it, because we're real here.
Yeah.
Jennifer and I are real people, and you guys are real people, and we want to be able to react with you right away. We don't want to fake it and make up what we're going to say already. So,
Right.
My question though, Jennifer, for you, at
Yes.
least we know he said he apologized to President Trump. Do you think he's being
Yes.
real?
Oh, I think that, yeah, I do. I
Yeah.
think that him talking about his mom first
Mhm.
means he had an honest conversation with other members of his family. His mom, it was her birthday and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know what his mom's political leanings are, but maybe she came around too and had an influence on him.
Maybe. What do you guys think?
I
in the
also
chat?
believe I believe it's PBD, Patrick Bet David, from the PBD podcast and from Valuetainment.
I don't know. That's
I
somebody I
think
don't
that-
watch.
Oh, well, I'm not the only one that thinks this. That PBD, Patrick Bet David, had a major influence on Chris Cuomo finally coming around.
Oops. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think in the chat? Do you think this is real or not? Now, I got another question for you then while they're answering that. Do you think that if he was still at CNN, would he be saying this?
100% no. No way, no how.
100% no.
No. But also at the same time, if he's genuine, then I do believe that he left CNN on purpose. Do you know the circumstances of his leaving?
I thought he got fired. It was a
Okay.
couple years
Well,
ago.
even better.
He, if I remember
I
right,
don't know.
there was something about him. I think it was a sex scandal, and he got in trouble for some kind of. If I remember right, I
That
could be
was his
wrong.
brother. I thought that was his brother,
Oh, that's was his
Andrew
brother.
Cuomo, the
Okay,
governor.
but there was it was something to do with his brother. I think, wasn't it? I'm not sure.
Yeah, that sounds more familiar. Well, his brother was the one that had the sex scandal.
And I think he helped his
Sort
brother.
of.
No, he helped his brother cover it up. Wasn't that it? So
It was something like that.
I have a bad memory.
It was something like that.
I can't remember what
Me
I ate
too.
for breakfast, guys. So, but yeah. So
When was breakfast?
yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think though? Graw's always got a point. Tell me, Muffin Rando, what do you got? You guys got to tell me stuff. You guys got to join.
Muffin Rando says the MSM most slimy media.
Oh, media.
Media. I agree. Yeah, MSM most slimy media.
Well, CNN's kind of on that same level as well, I would say.
Right. Pamela says 1% cure rate from TDS. Maybe he got lucky. Oh,
see, I'm not.
Yeah.
That's not even showing up on the chat for me. Now, do you guys understand why sometimes I miss your chat? So if you see the chat screen on the bottom left, this is what I see. This is what I see.
It's slower.
It's slower, and I don't always see. What's up, Jenna? How you doing? How's it over there in Boston? Oh my gosh! You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to do the quote of the day. The quote of the day to inspire everybody. So we got one from Abraham Lincoln. Did you want to read it?
You sure you put your feet in the right place and stand firm? What a great quote, Abraham Lincoln.
So what he's saying is this. You know, I'm sorry if I'm mansplaining or person-splaining it, I should say, right? Because I'm not explaining to you, Jennifer. I'm telling you what I think when I read this. So I'm not mansplaining. I
don't think mansplaining is a thing. I can't even believe it's a word. But continue, please.
So you know, like if you have your own opinion, right? And somebody else is trying to push their opinion on you, don't let them. I mean, if they make good sense, yes. But if you're only saying and agreeing with them to get them to shut up, don't do that. Don't. You know?
It doesn't benefit them or you.
No, it doesn't. Hey, Tony. Hey, Munkins. How the heck you doing, bud? Yeah. So.
Oh, hey, Tony. Hey.
Always stand your ground. Always stand your ground. If you know you're right, or even if you're not right, but you think you're right, stand your ground until they can make you confidently change your mind. If you're just changing your mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Stand firm.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry. So, do you have anything to add to this, Jennifer? I'm still getting used to having a co-host. So, again.
No, I don't. Let's see. Everybody's saying. I was just looking at the chat here. I wanted to let Jenna know that the YouTube chat is still open and other people are chatting there. If you want to join over there, because I think you're probably alone in Rumble right now.
But that's okay, because now that we have this chat screen on here, she can actually see what everybody else is saying.
In fact, more fun when you're in the same chat.
It is. It is. Honestly, is that big enough for you to read?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Hold on, wait. We're covering up a little bit of you. There we go.
That's okay.
There we go. All right. No, so we got that over. Okay. Sorry, guys. We're still getting the hang of it. We're trying to make this more speedier, though, as I keep going off on tangents. Yes.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do
I thought this one was your. Okay. Shall I, or you want to?
I'll do this one. How about that? Leftists essentially blame Trump for the second assassination attempt. What the hell are they talking about here? How is it his fault? Tell me some names that they say about President Trump on the left media news.
Tell you some what?
Give me some names that they're calling President Trump on left media news.
An existential threat to democracy. I've heard that phrase repeated several times. I've heard his rhetoric is driving a wedge in this country. All fake things, obviously. That he's a threat to the nation, a threat to women's health issues for some reason. I'm not sure how that one works out. What have you heard?
I've heard he's been called Hitler before. You know? Lots of things. So Jenna, if you go to YouTube, when you go in the search bar, type in the @ symbol and type in Blockhouse Party, all one word. And then it'll get you there.
Or if you scroll up in the Rumble chat, Gra posted a link
He did.
to
Thank
it.
you.
So just scroll up and you'll see the link in the chat there on Rumble, and then it'll send you right to the YouTube chat.
Send you right to the tubes.
Yeah,
Oh,
right to the lube tube.
right to the lube tubes. The lube tube. Ah, darn it. That's not the one
Well,
I
I
wanted to
got
go to.
I got Diddy on the brain,
You
you know.
got Diddy on the brain? Why do you have Diddy on the
Well,
brain? Are you a Diddy fan?
no, just from being bombarded today with what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the problem is there's so many videos going out about that. I don't want to show it on here because I don't know what is real and what isn't real anymore. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's
And don't.
sad, but you don't, because AI is so good. We don't know what's going on.
Right. I heard that if someone's trying to present a deep fake, whether it's a cheap fake or not, I don't know. But for a deep fake, if you're not sure, look at the hair.
Look at the hair.
The hair, yeah, there you can tell when you look at the hair, like where the frame of the hair is along their face and along the outside of their hair. It's usually like when you see the difference, like when you see a real photo of somebody and then the cheap or the deep fake of them,
Yeah.
you realize that it's very noticeable when you look at the hair. And after you see it a few times, then you can start spotting it in other videos later on down the road.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
So here, Carol Lawning, I don't know who the heck that is. She said a Secret Service showed a new President Donald Trump how photographers could shoot long range. Is this part of the next one? No, it's not. Could shoot long range pictures of him while he golfed at his Virginia club, and warned an assassin could kill him the same way. But Trump has insisted that his clubs are safe. So they're blaming Trump for it's Trump's fault for going out there. Right?
Trump, Trump could cure cancer, and then they would get mad at him for putting doctors out of business.
Yes, thank you. That's a great analogy. That's a very good analogy. But here's the thing, though. By them blaming him for that, saying, "Oh, he needs to stay at home or stay somewhere," that's not being an American. An American president is strong. An American president is powerful. We shouldn't have to hide our president.
Nope.
We are, if you ask me, we're the strongest country in the world. I think we're the strongest, most powerful country in the world. And we may be biased, but I think that's 100% true. So you don't do that to a president. This is the one you like. Oh no, this is different. This is different than the one we saw yesterday. So it's got the two bubbles overlapping, and it says journalist on the left.
No, it's called a Venn diagram. It's very important. That's the funniest part of this whole thing.
Okay.
It's one of Kamala's precious Venn diagrams.
Oh, see, I used to never watch her, and so maybe I'll let you explain this one then.
Well, it's a form of meme warfare. Anyway, the middle of it says they were asking for it, and the common thing is journalists and rapists both think they were asking for it, and that's from Mostly Peaceful Memes over on X.
Right.
Yeah.
What a joke! What a freaking joke! And
I think it's right on, spot on. It's funny. And I appreciate the fact they put it into a Venn diagram that much more.
That makes it even, now that you explain that to me, that does make it even funnier. So, so hopefully
Muffin Rando says, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to,
you're
busy. Well, in chat, Muffin Rando says, talking about Trump, he said, because he fights back and doesn't just take it. He's 100% right. One of the many reasons why we all back him, Donald Trump.
Right? Heck yeah, he's always right. So I'm playing with some of the Nightbot commands, guys. So if you want to have your own Nightbot command, let us know. Send us an email what you wanted to say, and we'll definitely cook you up with that. Okay, so this is the left news again. We saw this yesterday, but it says just 2 days after the Biden-Harris supporter tried killing President Trump, Green Jean-Pierre is calling Trump a threat to democracy. So let's watch this.
Rhetoric. Just to clarify, so you're saying that the president and vice president believe that former President Donald Trump should be toning down his rhetoric?
So I'll say this. President Biden has been clear-eyed about the threat that the former president represents to our democracy. He's been clear-eyed about that.
So that's not the only time she said threat that day. She said it to in front of Peter Doocy. She said it multiple freaking times.
While dead eye looking at him.
Yeah.
And she said it.
This chick.
Yeah.
This chick. Sorry. I shouldn't say it like that, but
car wash mitt hair, the toilet brush hair, the
mop.
sleeveless gaslighting wonder. Got sleeves on here. I think
Yeah.
Muffin Rando, he can back me up here. For a while there, when she was coming forward, she never had sleeves, and so he made a comment like someone stole her sleeves, which was
Really?
hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? Did we make one for Muffin? I don't know. Did we? Let me
Oh no, we need one. Yeah, let's
see
see.
if we made one for Rum. But
I don't even know if he knows what it is that you're talking about.
let me type in Muffin and let's see if I made one for him. Ross
I
says she's
don't think
part
you
of the
did.
28%. Okay. Can you write that down and say, Eddie, make one for Muffin? You know them better than me, so you can help me make one for him. All right,
Okay.
let's move on to the next news of the day. Freaking Whoopi Goldberg, ugly, nasty Whoopi Goldberg. I can't believe Ted Danson slept with her. Did you know that? Did you know that her and Ted Danson used to date?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, when they were both real comedians.
Well, I thought it was so he was some car salesman movie and she was on it with him. I thought that's when it started happening. It could be wrong.
Yeah, no, but then they also yeah, no, you're right about that. And also, when they were together, she then joined Billy Crystal and did what was that name of that? They would travel around and do these huge comedy.
Yeah, it was Billy Crystal, her and Robin Williams.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
the Save Africa, the AIDS benefit, the Farm Aid. It was Farm Aid, wasn't it?
No, was it Comic Aid or Comic Relief? Do you guys in chat maybe they remember?
Yeah, it was in the 80s. It was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
It was, and back when she used to actually have common sense before she caught bad case of TDS. Anyway, it says Whoopi Goldberg claims Democrats are completely innocent. Only Republicans are violent.
Only Republicans are violent. This, you know what this tells me? The first thing I wrote when I read this, Whoopi Goldberg is a nasty psycho. I mean,
she is.
I still can't believe Ted Danson slept with her. I mean, oh my goodness, that's a. I wonder if he would still do it now, the way she looks now.
Oh, come on, man. No way.
All right, Joe Biden.
No way. I bet they never even talk, I would imagine.
Probably not. I don't know which way he rolls, so I'm not sure. So we got.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean politically?
Yeah. I would
have to think about that one for a second.
I wouldn't think he went that way at all. So did you know that on Cheers he was going bald and he had a wig the whole time? Most of the time he was on Cheers to cover up his baldness.
I had no idea.
Yeah, they made a big deal about it. He was so worried about his hair and had to look so because Sam Malone had to have the women and the hair. So
yeah.
So here we go. Let's listen to Whoopi. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Oh, heads up, everybody! It's gonna. Your cringe meters are gonna raise.
Yeah,
just like to give a little warning.
34 seconds of the view.
Let's stop this thing. Let's stop this both sides stuff.
It's a bunch,
because it's not correct. Right. It is not both sides. It is one clear side, and you can point to many reports. You can point to all kinds of stuff that's been reported. You guys have to pull it back. This is not us or them. This is you got to stop doing what you're doing, JD, and what you're doing, Mr. T, because you are not helping the situation. We'll be right back. 30 bucks. And also,
so they're blaming President Trump and JD Vance for everything that's happening to him. No, it's the people that keep saying President Trump is Hitler, is this and that. It's all that stuff that's going on,
Right. They are way too comfortable blaming the victim all the time.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to Trump and now Vance.
Freaking and oops, I went too far back. Look at Pamela G earlier said those aren't dreads coming out of her head, they're snakes.
What a great description.
Jenna says it's
calling Medusa.
Yeah. So this just shows how bad the media is trying to push their agenda. So I have a couple questions on this. We're going to stick on this for a minute. And I was wondering why are they doing it? What do they get out of it? What is all the news agencies getting about this? Now, I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's all the media doing this. It's all of television, Hollywood doing this. Who is in control of all these people and how are they getting them all to do this? Why are so many actors afraid to speak out about their politics and have to say something that they probably don't believe? Who's controlling this?
I have a theory.
Okay, let's hear it.
I believe my theory is it's the corporate media's boardroom executives that are controlling things. And I believe probably it is written in their contract what they can and cannot say. And as long as they're under contract, they stay in line.
But so what are
I don't know
what are their
that it
these
makes
corporate
sense.
people getting out of it? Here's my theory.
Oh, whatever they want. Okay.
So I think the corporations want the money, right? And
Yeah.
so by doing this, the Democrats want the money and the power. So I think they're colluding with the Democrats. Democrats are saying, "Here, you push our agenda, push our agenda. You have everybody's spot. You have everybody thinking, and they do what you want to do." Like I saw a meme today, and it says, they say movies don't cause people to do certain things, but yet a Super Bowl ad costs $5-10 million for 30 seconds to get you to go out and go buy a Pepsi. So that tells
Yeah.
you how much TV and movies affect the way people think.
Network
And-
television programming.
Yes.
They're called programs. They're called programs on television that you watch. It's just blatantly right all in our faces. They don't even try to hide it. Part of it is leaving it in our faces.
Right.
It's called programming, everybody. Think about that. Think for yourself.
Listen to that word, programming. They are programming you to act
Yeah.
a certain way. That's what
They
they're
even
doing.
have their shows on a certain wavelength sound frequency to keep you drawn in. Haven't you noticed, like, if you are watching these network television programs, when it switches to an ad, the volume jumps way up and stays up. And then when it returns to the program, it changes frequency level. They've got it down to a fine science, how they keep you entranced
Oh yeah.
so that they can continue to program you.
Yeah, and Gras says they're all supported by China, and so what I'm thinking though
Yeah.
is so they have this they have this thing together, right? And they're like, hey, if you can push people to be more liberal and be left, they're gonna vote for us, and then we're gonna put more money in the corporations' pockets. We're gonna tax you less. We're gonna do less of this to you. That's where I think it's all stemming from. I think it's all stemming from this. And then when Gras says that it's all China, right? Well.
Right.
So China is controlling them, and China is giving them money. So, and you
And
notice
a big part of
Oh
yeah.
no, sorry. Go ahead. A big part.
Well, a big part of China controlling them is like, think about it. Who is on the board of ABC? Who is on the board of CBS? Who is on the board of NBC, CNN? All these guys. They have several members on each as their board of members. And I'm sure a lot of those names are foreign anymore, probably from China. And they're so good about it that they have the American white English speaking spokesperson that represents their board so that no one ever questions it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all just an agenda against us, the people, folks. It's all
It
an
is.
agenda. I hate to say it, and it is. They're trying to control us more than and it's not very good at all. So
I'm
this
going to be right back, she says.
Okay, Pam. So here's another thing I'm going to ask everybody in here. I think we need to do this. I think we need to start researching this. Maybe take 10 minutes a day, just look up, who's on the board of these bigger companies, and then see what other companies they're on boards of or parts of, and just see who they hang out with. I think eventually we
See
can
where they
figure it
worked
out.
previously.
Yes,
That's important too.
it is.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So if any of you
We
guys
should all do that.
if you guys are researchers out there, help us out, and then you guys get to be part of the show. Well, if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to. But if you do, we'll bring you on the show, and you can say, "Look, I found this out." Eddie."
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need-
Yes, please.
we need to all work together. One person can't do it. I mean, look at me. I was doing the show all by myself, and I was like, man, I need a co-host. And then Jennifer was here one day. We did an interview with Jennifer, and I was like, man, she's so good. You want to be my co-host? That night, we didn't even get off the air yet, and I'm asking her to be my co-host. So,
Yeah, you kind of put me on the spot.
I did. Well,
Just
'cause-
kidding. No,
it
actually,
is.
I was very happy that you asked me. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome. And
Moving on.
I think everybody else likes it here. See, look, she's already acting like
Oh.
Hope. She's already I got my new hope in my life now. Now I got two hopes. Jenna says, does anybody think that this Diddy stuff and Two Pew Pew and Newsom's new agenda are all distractions? Ooh, I never thought about that.
Oh, yes, 100%. All of a sudden, Think about it. We're like being bombarded. It used to go like maybe once a month, and then it went to once a week, and now it's daily, just daily. Another person tried to, take out Donald Trump at his home. Yeah, sure, it was on a golf course. It was at his home, and the guy, if it wasn't for that one, thank God, if it wasn't for that one good Samaritan that actually took the time, to see something, say something. It was a woman, wasn't it? I believe it was a woman. She, saw the car, got the license plate number,
Yeah.
and actually made the effort to call and report what they saw. Like they didn't know. It could have been nothing.
Yeah.
It could have been nothing. But because that person did it, look what happened after now. They got the guy.
Yeah. Well, they can't do BLM. They can't do the BLM thing again, right? Because everybody's mad at them for BLM getting away with everything. So they can't use that as a distraction. So now they're using
Right.
this. But I gotta admit, that's that's one of President Trump's tactics too, right? If he wants to get something passed, or if he's trying to do something, well, they already know.
Yeah.
He puts a little fire over here on this side when actually the big fire is right here that he really wants to get through. So he's having you look over. It's like a magician trick, right?
It's chess.
Yeah, a game of chess.
It's chess.
Tony said, I wanted
In
to
my
stop by
opinion,
and
but
say
it's not
hi.
just chess. It's like chess, all levels, different levels
Yeah.
of the game.
All right, Tony. Thanks for stopping by. He said, I wanted to stop by and say hi. Always fun to be here. Interesting. I have to go to bed. It sucks to get up at 2, but it's great getting off at 12:30 when I do. Yeah.
Good night, Tony. Hey, thank you for joining us.
So Tony's over there in Las Vegas, and I built a hotel in Las Vegas. It used to be called the Maxim Hotel. Now it's I forget what they renamed it. It's a Marriott hotel now. And one guy, we were in the middle of the summer. One person died on our job site from overheated exhaustion and stuff like that. So next thing you know, every hour you had to leave wherever you were. You had to come down to the office, sign a piece of paper, and then drink water in front of them, and then go back up to work. And that wasn't working very well because we spent so much time. So next thing you know, we were working from 12 o'clock at night to 6 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night to 6 o'clock in the morning. So
during the cooler hours.
Yeah.
He's living in it. He lives in that heat. Lives and works in that heat.
Not fun. But have a good night, Tony. Thank you for stopping by. They said none was found, I thought, Muffin Rando. None was found.
Was he talking about what happened in New York?
Maybe.
At the Trump rally?
Yeah, that's another thing today. That I don't have that on the news, but we'll probably see it on Twitter when we go through Twitter or X later on. They say that they found another bomb inside a vehicle today at one of President Trump's rallies. So
that's right. The alleged canine training just outside the Trump rally.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Right. So here's the picture of the day. This is not mine once again. I found it on the internet. I really like this picture.
Me too.
And so this thing was, so you see how it looks like it's smoke on top of the water, and how you never see that in real life, right? I mean, it's there, but you don't really see it that much. Oh, have you? Well, so how
in real life? Well, not there, but I have seen it's fog.
Yeah, but I mean like this. See how it looks like it's moving?
Yeah.
So what they do on this is it's all about exposure time. What you do to make a photo like this, you take a longer exposure, maybe 2 or 3 seconds, but then you got to close your iris down, because if too much light gets in there, you won't see enough light. So it's really hard to get these. You got to really adjust the light for the exposure and all that stuff. But this is a great picture. Like if you look at the rain, see how they're long? They're not just a little drop. That's because he took probably like a 1 second exposure to get this shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really cool.
But I love
it. Reminds me of, remember that movie Legend with Tom Cruise and some other woman where the unicorn is running through the forest through some creek bed?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, well, it reminds me of that scene in that movie.
Gotcha. See, I told you would like the picture of the day today.
Yeah, you were right.
All right, you ready for news number 5?
2,700 Hezbollah terrorists injured in sneak attack. 2,700 people were injured.
Go ahead.
You didn't highlight. You didn't. Oh, okay. Well,
we just do the first sentence normally.
Okay. Katie Pavlik says thousands of Hezbollah terrorists, ranging from low-level soldiers to leadership, have been severely injured after their pagers blew up Tuesday, which was yesterday, Messages were received on the devices, and 7 seconds later, they exploded. Iran's ambassador
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you.
Iran's ambassador to Lebanon. Should I just make up the rest?
I'm sorry. There you go.
Okay. Iran's ambassador to Lebanon was reportedly injured, raising questions about why the ambassador would be carrying a Hezbollah pager.
Right?
I did not know this part. Did you hear this part before?
No, not until today when I read this.
Okay.
So
Wall Street Journal says.
Oh no! Remember, we only do like the first couple.
That's right. I'm sorry. Yes.
That way, otherwise, we'll just be boring the heck out of people. So let me go to this Safari again because we have some Safari stuff on it. Safari is my website. Oh my gosh, I gotta make it smaller. Sorry, guys. Once again, this is Eddie being a bad host. Eddie is a real
breaking news. Pamela G is now watching Yellowstone, Gross says.
It's about time, Pamela G. We got her to watch a lot of stuff. We've got her to watch a lot of stuff. We got her watching On Patrol Live, which is our little police show that we watch. All right, here we go. Now you can see it, but now the chat is way too big. Eddie's got to fix too much stuff here. You notice that? We'll get there.
How to restore wood cabinets.
How to restore wood cabinets.
Oh, geez, what a picture. I'm just reading the top of it. I'm just being silly. Look at that photo. Yikes.
I might have to make that a little smaller.
Not a non-hijab wearing woman in sight.
Right?
Do they walk barefoot? Oh, no, they have to. Wait.
Is that big
What kind
enough
of
for you
shoes
to
do they
read?
wear? It's perfect. Yes.
Okay. Making some adjustments here, guys. Sorry. All right. Yeah, look at what they're wearing. I mean, so there's stuff in here. This is what I wanted to show you. So it says insane footage from today showing the detonation of several encrypted pagers used by Hezbollah at a supermarket in Beirut. Now, I haven't looked at these, but when I first heard about this, I'm like, this is some BS.
I thought so too.
Who uses pagers anymore? And how are you going to get a pager to blow up? But apparently so. So I don't know. I still haven't watched this footage yet. So let's see if this stuff is real.
Okay.
Oh, gosh darn it. It went all the way to there. Sorry. I didn't know I was going to do that.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay, so let's watch this. Turn the sound on. Is there sound?
This is Hezbollah. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You notice how those women ran away real quick, though? This is not an pager exploding.
Well, it said that the
there it
original
went. I'm
reports
sorry.
were they would receive a message 7 seconds later.
Okay, so here, watch right next to their right arm. You'll see it blow up right here. See it? Did you see it that time?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yes. I'd leave too.
How are these pagers just blowing up? I mean, I gotta make it smaller.
They all at the same time, every single one that blew up. I don't know if they received the same message, but at the exact time, same time, they received the message. 7 seconds later, they all exploded. Those that received that message.
Really?
It said, "Run! I'm about to explode." No. Yeah.
Gosh darn it. Everything's going wrong for Eddie today. Can you just play this when it's right
I can
here?
still hear.
I guess
I can still hear the
Yeah.
that last one you showed. Yeah.
There we go.
Wasn't there 3?
Here we go. Now we can see it.
Okay.
That's too small, though, isn't it?
That's not great.
We'll watch it again.
Yeah.
So watch the lady under where the timer is. Oh, watch again. See the guy?
Whoa.
I have a hard time.
Wow.
I have a hard time believing this still, even seeing it. You know?
I don't.
I mean,
Haven't you heard of Mossad?
yeah.
MOSSAD.
Yeah.
I
Ziva
believe
David
it.
was from there.
This has got, well, I mean, historically, from what I've read about them and what I've seen, this is their signature. Very creative, very crafty, very on point. Later, they play the long game.
Gotcha.
And they did that here. 2 days in a row of it, though.
Yeah.
Yesterday and today.
Jenna says, how awful for them to lose their genitals. Poor them.
Wah, boo-hoo.
Let's see if I can move this out a little bit more so we can.
They were from a new shipment that Hezbollah received in recent days. A senior Hezbollah terrorist speculated that malware may have caused the devices to heat up and explode. There are close to 1,500 wounded or dead terrorists.
So
what great wording.
What in a pager can just blow up like that? They had to put explosives in there.
Yes, 100. Yes, definitely.
It can't just be like
what
the
is it? There's,
exploding.
I don't know for sure, but from what I understand, there's a plastic explosive that can be molded and fit into, something as small as a pager.
Wow. All right, let's watch some of these little videos on here. Oh no, it's going to take us. Yep, it is going to take us to X. Okay. Donnie, you got a couple treats already, so let's play this one first.
Muffin said, couldn't have happened to a nicer set of people.
All right. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh, they're putting people in body bag right there.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what this one is. The guy's just laying on the ground.
He's still alive there on the ground on the right.
He's moving.
He's suffering.
Wow.
He's hurting.
He's hurt. Looks like he's hurting a lot.
The thing is that the people that received the shipment of pagers, Mossad. I mean, I don't know for sure if it's them yet. But they're not stupid. They're very clever, and in my opinion, this is a very great tactical move. So, because we're fighting World War III already, I guess we just aren't aware of it yet.
Yeah.
This one is like right on the nose. Like, I think this one's going to make it in the history books for sure.
So, huh?
Yesterday and today. You don't think so?
I think so. Oh, well, we're going to talk about that a little bit later on.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that. See, here's the problem. So I make it bigger so people can read it, but then it cuts off some of the chat. So we got to do a happy medium here somehow. I think that's about right? Not everybody gets cut off all the time. What do you think?
I think it's great. Yeah, it's good. 15 ounces of explosive, according to 1.5 ounces or ounce of explosive, according to Steven Crowder. And that's God Rides a Harley said that.
1.5 ounce of explosive. Wow. So here it says Hezbollah thought it was smart and switched from cell phones to communicating with old pagers and flip phones. That didn't work out so well as Israel figured out how to cause the batteries to explode remotely. So this is not right. Whoever this person is, I don't
like a mini Stuxnet. Remember that?
Maybe.
Stuxnet?
Maybe. Who knows?
No, they're saying it was like that. That was the message.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, so we're from that age. Man, I had a pager. I was one of the first kids to have a pager in my high school, and I remember the principal rode up on me one day, and I actually know I wasn't at a cell phone, but I had a different color pager for every day because if the old Motorola pagers, you could go to Circuit City and you could buy different cases for your pager, and whatever I wore that day, I had a pager to match what I was wearing every single day.
Remember the pager selling stores and pager repair places on like almost every street corner?
Yes.
Did you have that where you lived?
Oh,
yeah, I remember those.
Heck yeah. Pagers were cool back in the day.
Yeah.
So it says today's
God Rides a Harley said he remembers Stuxnet too.
Yeah. No, wait. You know what? So first pagers, you could just page somebody and you could put in a number. So like I had a girlfriend that would always just text when I was at work. She would page me and it would just be 143, which means I love you, right? Because I is one, or no, is that right? 3, whatever. 413. No, I forget what it is. Anyways, but then,
it was like emojis, but with numbers and letters.
Yes, and then all of a sudden you could have a voicemail, and I freaking hated that part. Because you would go to text somebody and they would play a whole entire fucking song on their message. Like, hey, thanks for calling me. Enjoy this song. And you can't push in the text numbers till after the song is over. And you're like,
yes. Some people had to pay for that too.
Yes.
To have that service.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that.
Yes.
Okay, who's this? Jason Brodsky?
Yeah. Then I did bedazzle my pager in a way, I guess you could say. So I was even cooler.
Dazzled.
I right away, I eventually got one with the 1-800 number because we didn't really have cell phones back then. So you'd have to go to to the payphone to text somebody.
Payphone.
So I had what you'd call this
Payphones were a
1-800
thing, yeah.
number. Yeah.
Yeah.
You call the 1-800 number, and then you had your own private number once you called that, and they knew that, and then they could text you. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Lauren says, had a pager in 1996 when you worked for IBM. Ooh, nice. Jenna says, oh boy, 2 police cars across the street. Better go in now. Go watch.
What?
Go watch them. Go watch them. All right, you want to read Jason Brodsky?
Sure. Jason Brodsky posted today's operation against Hezbollah pagers recalls previous operations by Israel. Recall in 1996, Hamas chief bomb maker Yahya Ayash, the engineer, was killed while using a booby-trapped cell phone. Fast forward to 2024. This, of course, is on a much grander scale with
it was gonna come up.
different outcomes. Yeah.
We get the point, I think. I don't think we need to go all
Yeah.
the way to this.
We do.
Yeah. Much with
And
different
that's very
technologies.
interesting.
We did all that for one more
Right?
word. Very interesting. Muffin said they had the bag phone. Oh my gosh. My parents had the one. It looked like it was tall, but it had looked like a Pac-Man. We call it the Pac-Man phone. Yeah, we had that one. All right. So now we're done with that one. Thank goodness. We're moving right along for you guys, folks.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Donald Trump hosts law enforcement officers who arrested would-be assassin at Mar-a-Lago.
Yes. So this is awesome.
Okay.
So all the people,
Yeah.
at Mar-a-Lago, the cops that were there that saved his booty, he went
Mhm.
and he hosted an event for him. And once again, Safari's not on this one.
All the one from Martin County Sheriff's Office. And that's from after who arrests. So is Mar-a-Lago in Martin County? Is that where that is? I thought that was.
I'll be honest, I don't know
Butler.
exactly what county they're in.
I guess is it Butler County in Pennsylvania?
Yeah,
Okay.
Butler County's in Pennsylvania. So this was I think no, this was the Mar-a-Lago one. Yeah.
It's the the Mar-a-Lago. I see that now. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Now we're where we need to be. And just give me 1 second. Let me go back over here. Thank you for tab. Shift Command Tab. You can switch stuff. So this is President Trump meeting with these people. Let's start it over.
Hello, Mr. Nice Guy Alexander. Wow, I made it.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Nice Guy? How's it going, bud? He's the one that makes all our music. So this is President Trump. This is President Trump personally thanking all of these officers and deputies that helped take down Ryan Routh. Have you ever seen Joe Biden do anything like this?
Who?
Joe
Biden?
Yeah.
Biden? No, of course not.
Do you think Kamala Harris would do this? She hates cops.
Round up heels Harris? No. Heels up Harris? No way. She's still in hiding.
Heels up Harris. I haven't heard that one before. I like it. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Nice Guy, you haven't met Jennifer yet. This is Jennifer. This is our new co-host. And Jennifer, say hi to Mr. Nice Guy.
Hello, Mr. Nice Guy.
If you guys don't know, if you see his name on there, Mr. Nice Guy Alexander, if you click on his link on his name right now, you can go to his page real quick. You can like it, subscribe to him, and he has some of the most awesome songs in the world. He's actually opened up for Bryson Gray, and that's the time. Remember, I was telling you I had to go to Chicago and my truck broke down on the way there. I was going to make a music video for him, and that's Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah, awesome guy. He's got a great kid. Real great kid. The greatest kid of all. Aiden is his son. Aiden will come in here every once in a while too when he's with Mr. Nice Guy. So
right on.
Yeah, so that's President Trump doing what a president should do and going out there and thanking people.
He's not on here. Yeah, he's not on here anymore.
Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, he left?
It's just us. No, you and me. I meant Trump.
Oh yeah.
Trump's
I know.
not on the,
we were going to our next item of the day.
Oh, my bad.
Here's our question of the day. I like these. What's the most unexpected compliment you've ever received? I'll go first if you don't know what yours is.
Yeah, I don't. Please.
So in high school, I was in band class. I was the drummer. And when you're in high school, you got like 10, 20 seconds left till the bell goes off. So you're all just waiting at the door to get the fuck out of that class. And I'm sitting there. And this girl looks at me, and I knew this girl, but we never really talked. We were just in band, and she turns around and looks at me, and she was like, "Do you know you have the most gorgeous eyes I've ever seen? I want to have your baby, just so my baby can have your eyes." That's the great. I think that's probably the great. Yes, it was high school and stuff, but I thought that was
But
probably the
still.
greatest compliment I've ever had. Yes. What
That's
about you
nice.
guys? What about you guys out there? While Jennifer's thinking of
Yeah, what does
hers.
everyone else say? Let's see. Oh, hello, Hope. Hope is
Hey,
in
Hope.
chat.
By the way, guys, Hope is doing her own show now
Oh.
on every once in a while. She had a great guest today, a guy named Kyle, who was telling his story about sobriety and how bad it was, and then how he's doing better now. So that guy was awesome. Everybody, think good thoughts for him because he's on a good track now.
Okay.
And
Right
this is
on.
good what Hope's doing.
I'm reading. I just read. I just read God Rides a Harley. He says, "I have a nice butt. People always say, what an ass."
Yeah, that's great.
Right, Hope Rising. She says, "My car smells nice."
Your car.
A Wendy's worker said that to me.
That your car smells nice.
Answering the question. Yeah.
Okay. Jenna said, "May I see your ID, please?" Yes. Yes.
Oh, you know what? That's the one. I like that one.
For you. No.
That's my answer.
That's your
I'm with
answer?
Jenna.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jenna took the words right out of my mouth.
So going, Eddie likes to go on tangents. I'm going to tell you a story. So when I was younger, my buddy, I was like 20 and my buddy was 22. So we would always go to, it was called a USA gas station, and we'd get a 12-pack of Bud Light, whatever we were drinking that night, or an 18-pack or a 36-pack, whatever. And I would always
whatever was on sale.
Yeah, I would go in there with them, right, every single time. And so the guy, they always have the same guy late at night, so they get used to seeing you in there. And one day Woody was sick, so he didn't come. And I was like, you know what? Let's see if I can do it. So I go down there and I get the Bud Light, I put it on the counter, and I go to pay, and he doesn't check my ID. And I'm like, yes, I can buy beer when I'm only 20, right? So I'm doing this all the time. And then one day I walk in there, and the guy's like, "Hey, Eddie, I got a question for you." I'm like, "What's that?" He's like, your friend Kenny came in the other day trying to buy beer, and he wasn't old enough. And he's like, "Well, you let fucking Eddie buy beer, and he's not old enough." He's like, "Are you 21, Eddie?" So I did the classic. Yeah, I'm 21. Do you want to see my ID? Here, let me get it out for you. And he's like, No, don't worry about it. I was still 20. But
smart move. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
That's my story about that. Hope has heard this before. You know what, Hope? She's laughing at us. Oh, wait, hold on.
No.
I got to get Hope to do some more sound bites for me. I do.
Ask her very nicely.
Hope, will you let me do some more sound bites of you? All right, moving on to the next one for you guys. You're the reader on this one, I think.
Senator Richard Blumenthal, Democrat from Connecticut, claims the Department of Homeland Security is stonewalling the investigation into Trump's assassination attempt. The first one on July 13th. Blumenthal said on Monday that DHS has been stonewalling his subcommittee, describing the department as almost derelict in its duty by resisting our requests for documents, evidence, and information that are necessary to investigate. He went further, saying he is angry with the department's handling of his subcommittee's requests.
So this is a Democrat, folks. This is a Democrat that is coming out and saying that things are wrong.
I'll take it.
Right?
Heck yeah.
So why do you think they're doing this? Do you think it's just because they're like, hey, we're finally getting caught? They're realizing how much we're lying to you guys? Or do you think maybe he's going to switch over soon? Or why do you think they started doing this?
I don't think he's ever going to switch over. I do believe part of it is the first part is the former of what you said. And I also believe that some of these Democrats are, these long-term career politicians are realizing that if and when Donald Trump gets into office, they will actually have somebody in there that they can work with, that they can actually, do things that will, I'm hoping that they will do things to benefit their own constituents. Of course, a big part of it is their constituents and themselves. But either way,
Yeah.
It's a step in the right direction, in my opinion.
So you think it's like they're networking? They're preparing for a future.
Yeah.
Makes
They
sense.
should have been doing all along. And, these last few years, but so Trump, believe it or not, it's just, this is my opinion, obviously, but I feel like it's finally happening.
He's bringing
Starting
people
to
together.
finally, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. So we'll watch it. We
What do you
actually got
think?
the video. I think you're dead on right there with that. I think you're dead on.
Oh, thank you.
But I also think part of it is they're realizing that their lies no longer can be people are seeing through it now, right?
We're on to them. We are so on to them.
Yes. And I think a lot of it is because of places like Rumble, where we're at, Rumble and Locals, and places where you can go and say stuff without having to worry about getting censored, right?
And you didn't say it, and X.
X, yeah,
You got to give Elon
now
his,
too.
yeah, and X.
I don't agree with everything Elon Musk does, just like I don't agree with everything President Trump does. But most of it I do.
Yeah.
Did you see what Lauren said? He said, my best compliment was my now wife melting into me when I put my arm around her. This from a woman that said she was done with a man. That is awesome. What does that sound?
Yeah. Lauren also says, okay, we got caught. Let's change gears. That's who that I think he's talking about Blumenthal then.
Yes.
I can see a lot of that too. Yeah.
So we actually have the video. Let's watch it. It's only a minute long. We can watch this. Let's watch it again.
Yeah, this is Blumenthal saying what we were just talking about.
Okay, so let's hear him.
Shocked, astonished, and appalled by what we will report.
He's really quiet.
About the failures by the Secret Service in this assassination attempt on the former president. But I think they also ought to be appalled and astonished by the failure of the Department of Homeland Security to be more forthcoming, to be as candid and frank as it should be to them in terms of providing information. And we are going to absolutely insist on the truth and the whole truth in documents and testimony as members of the United States Senate, but also as citizens.
What did you learn new today when you said they're going to be appalled? What
I'm not going to go into what we have learned in specifics. I'm giving you my reaction.
Right, Pamela G?
And
the audio's too low. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, guys. That's as high as I can get the audio to go. But it's basically, he's just saying what we just read. I just wanted to show you the audio so you guys can, it's like a verification saying, yes, he did say this. He did say this. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Putin moves to expand military to second largest active army in the world. Vladimir Putin on Monday ordered the Russian military to expand to 1.5 million active troops, making it the second largest army in the world behind China.
And I didn't underline any stuff in here, but I saw on the side. So what they're saying is he's moving up to 1.5 million active troops. And that is going to be
in a country of how many?
I don't know how many people are in their country. It doesn't say how many people. I can look it up real quick.
Please, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
also.
That's fine.
Sorry.
So they're moving. He's building it up. So when it's done, there's going to be 2.3 million military personnel. 2.3 million. That's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking it up real quick. So why do you think he's doing this? I have an idea why I think he's doing this, but why do you think?
I think I'm still thinking that in the mind of BRIC, what's it called? BRICS. Russia's part of BRICS, so is China. And that whole thing, that move over in Brazil with Elon Musk and all that nonsense.
Yes.
I think that was a power move on their end, trying to get some momentum to get started with wanting to enact their monetary system, going against the what is it, the U.S. the petrodollar?
Something like that, yeah. So
yeah, I mean, I could be way off, but that's my theory.
So right here, I found it. It's so Russia. Oops, wrong one. Russia has. It says.
You read it.
Yeah, I gotta move it over. Russia has 144.2 million people. So that means 2.2. Let's just say 2.5 million. So
1.5%.
This is like 12% of their population is in the military. Well, here I know what we'll do.
A lot of people.
I know what we can do.
Okay. Muffin says they don't have an age cutoff either. Older is fine. Oh, that's interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oops, I'm
Mr.
sorry. I
Nice
did it
Guy Alexander
backwards.
says Barry and Killary, P Diddler will get them popped. You know what? I
Yes.
hope so.
I think so. Okay, so it's less than 1% of their country, but that's still a lot. That's still a lot of people.
I said it was 1.5%.
So you were close.
Military will be making up 1.5% of their entire population there. That's a lot.
So by the way, while Mr. Nice Guy's in here, see, so he's not popping up in our chat. So good thing you're watching there. See how it's not popping up under what I see? So sorry guys, I don't see all your chat. And it's not me messing up. It's just that's the way it is. What I think's going on here is this. Yeah, because you know how they have top chat and all chat? I think they're only showing me top chat.
Okay.
So Putin is pushing Kamala Harris to be our president, right? He's like, I think she's the best one for the job. Well, I am pretty sure that if Kamala Harris becomes president, they want her to be president because Russia can walk all over her. All these other countries.
Oh yeah, they'll own us. They'll hand us to China.
Yeah, North Korea will walk all over Kamala Harris. And when that happens, World War III is going to start. He is preparing for World War III to start. That's why he's doing this. And he's going to be the one.
It's already started.
He's going to be
and
the
he
one.
He recognizes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all him. Haiti trafficking. Yeah. So I think that's what's going on. If Kamala Harris gets in as president, there's going to be World War III. If President Trump gets voted in November, he already said before he even becomes president on January 6th or 20th, I mean, he is going to be out there working with all these other countries to stop the wars. And he is the man he's a negotiator. He's going to be the one that's going to be able to stop these wars.
Yep.
President Trump. That's why we need him. And you know,
yes,
if they're good enough to steal this election again, which I hope they're not, I just hope that President Trump still goes over there and says, look, but then he doesn't have the threat of the military behind him. So I don't know if he can do it anymore. You know?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like he said in the debate, he's like, yeah, there is a terrorist. And you notice how he stopped bombing or putting up bombs and stopped terrorizing us? Because I showed him a picture of he didn't say it, but he's like, I showed him a picture of his fucking house. And he knew what would happen if anything happened to another American. And not one American has died since I talked to him that day. You know?
Right?
That's how you handle it. President Trump has the balls, because he's a businessman. You got to be that way in business.
That's peace through strength.
Like we talked about last night. Yes. Lauren says they have at least 600,000 so far, not counting the 2 million that left the country. Mr. Nice Guy says it goes real deep. It does, Mr. Nice Guy. And real quick, speaking of Mr. Nice Guy, also, not only can you hear his music if you go to his channel, on the weekends, every single weekend, he hosts a flag wave near Chicago where he lives. So every weekend, you can watch him at a live flag wave in the state of Illinois. He's in Illinois having Trump flag waves. That's how
good job. Good on
Mr.
you.
Nice Guy is. He's a good friend of mine. So go check out Mr. Nice Guy Alexander. Just remember the name, or if you click on his name right now, you can go to his page and like it and subscribe to him.
On my phone, if I click on his name, it'll block him on my phone. So be careful how you click on his name.
Does it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, just write
I have
it down.
through the YouTube app.
Yeah.
It won't work that way.
Okay. Well, good to know that.
Yeah. Hillary Clinton states there must be criminal charges against those who spread misinformation. Is this real?
This is real. This is real.
Okay.
This is 100%
Former U.S. Secretary of State Clinton said Monday night that Americans spreading Russian disinformation should be civilly and criminally charged. So there's some Americans who have engaged in spreading Russian misinformation, and as a result must be held legally accountable. You know what? Okay, Hillary. Well, what about those? What is it? The 51 former intelligence agents that signed that document saying that the Hunter Biden laptop was not real, that is real.
Yeah.
Let's start with them. Okay, we'll play your game. Let's do this, Hillary. Let's get them.
Right.
Okay.
100%. And it's funny now that we're talking about this because we'll look at it later on when we get to the tweets because I have it in tweets because it happened after I set up our show for today. But
Okay.
Gavin Newsom here in California has now made it law that if you are spreading misinformation on the internet in California, that you can be arrested.
Yep.
You can be arrested now for memes and misinformation.
Well, then arrest Hillary. Let's start with her. Actually, Gavin, let's go ahead and arrest those 51 intelligence agents that signed that document saying that the laptop was fake.
Right.
Let's do this. Let's do this together.
Right? Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
All right, so
No,
let's
I'm
play
being
let's play
ridiculous.
what Hillary Clinton said because we have it here.
Thousands
we
of
gotta watch a
woodworkers
stupid
are now
commercial.
easily
Sorry, guys.
accessing a large collection of DIY woodworking plans that contain step.
Watch what boiled eggs do to
It's
your
another
body.
2 commercials in a row. What
Have
the
you ever
hell?
noticed how you could ease?
Government is sort of starting to figure out how to do this and taking this seriously enough, or do you still think there's a
Sorry,
far
I tried to
distance
make
to
it
go?
bigger.
I think there's a far distance to go. I applaud the actions taken by the Justice Department and the State Department. I think that they're very important. But truly, we are just at the beginning of uncovering everything that
She looks
Russia,
tore up.
but not just.
Hold on, doesn't it look like somebody put a wire strangle on her neck? Doesn't see that line?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe,
God, look at those bags under her eyes, man. We could swim we can swim in those pools. We can all fit in there.
Yeah.
Oh, she just looks awful.
She does.
Needs to fire her. Whoever's in charge of her PR appearances.
Yeah, you know,
needs
you would
to
think
fire everyone.
Somebody with that much money could get, the cosmetic surgery and fix that,
Yeah.
Or do
And
like
what is she wearing? Just come back from a wake? Like, look at.
Yeah.
Is she wearing her pajamas? It
Who
looks like
knows?
silky, comfortable pajamas.
Who knows? Good night, Lauren. She, like Kamala probably
good
has
night.
that hair clip on her neck holding her stuff back, right? She needs to do that.
Yeah. The hair clip. What is the hair clip wig?
Yeah, I saw that on South Park, I think it was. But
Yeah.
But here, so let's finish listening to Hillary.
Russia, other countries have done and are doing to influence our election. If you focus on Russia, and I commend you, Rachel, for your new movie, because we are only at the beginning of understanding the whole iceberg here. What the Russians started doing in 2015 and 2016, what they continued doing, they've gotten more sophisticated. They aren't even pretending anymore. Their international news operation, Russia Today, RT, is an arm of the Russian government, an arm of its intelligence operation. It's basically an extension of their spying efforts. They are using Americans, both those who are witting and willing, and those who are unwitting, and are just so surprised. They're getting, $400,000 a week or $100,000 a podcast to parrot Kremlin propaganda. And
you mean kind of like how all of your attorneys here and your prosecutors in the United States going after Trump? That's not propaganda.
This is strategic. I didn't realize it before. Maybe you might have mentioned it, and I didn't pay attention when you did. This is strategic. This is part of the, them going after. She said podcaster, so that leaves us Dave Rubin, Benny Johnson, Tim Pool, all those 3 guys. All of a sudden, they're being blamed for being Russian, whatever, linked to being tied or in cahoots with Russia. They're just patriotic Americans, Coming from a woman who has actual ties to Russia. It's just, I hate hearing her speak, Eddie. I can't stand it.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break.
Difficult.
I'm gonna show you a video. I know you've all seen this before, but since Mr. Nice Guy is in here, I'm gonna show you a little bit. Well, I can't even play our song right now. I don't know why it's not working, but we can show you one of
We're on YouTube still.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta be careful.
This video's on YouTube. So Mr. My Nice Guy had already made this song, and I'm like, hey, can I use it for my video? And he's like, heck yeah, Eddie. So
you fucked around and you found out today, baby.
So I'm gonna play this song.
Hey, what's up, guys? You know you like my videos. Hit that like and subscribe button down there.
Turn it up.
Yeah,
I know.
It's up as high as it'll go. Oh wait, hold on.
I might be arrested.
Here.
I'll tell you this. I'm sick and tired. And if we have to die to defend ourselves,
that's my friend,
our
my
families,
boy Tiny right
and
there.
our fucking freedom in America, we're gonna do it. We're gonna lay our lives down for what is right, for what is true. Our boys and patriots will be out here. If the cops won't do it, we are. Hey, we're willing to take the heat. You fucked around and you found out today, baby. That's our message to you, Antifa. The Americans are coming out, and we're sick and tired of this shit. And if we have to fight fire with fire, we're gonna fucking do it. Fuck Antifa.
This is a left-wing white supremacist.
Don't make this too loud.
It's an idea, not an organization. You got it. Listen, that's what it is tonight. You got it. You got it. If you got a problem, you turn up your light. Check out that hook. If you got a problem,
this was in Portland.
Solve it. Hey, check out that hook. If you got a problem, I solve it. Hey, check out that hook. If you got a problem, I solve it. Hey, check out that hook. But nowadays, everybody got some problems. Seems like the whole world has stopped evolving. Look, nice guy here, I'm a problem solver. Come sit next to me, we can chat it all up. But if you got some personal,
yeah, he's a fed. He's a fucking fed, that guy.
We'll keep on digging and bring the rest of them with you. Because I'm getting sicker. All of you hypocrite. It's FAFO, and from down in fact.
So that's Mr. Nice Guy. Were you able to hear it? Uh-oh. Did we lose Jen? Hold on.
Sorry about that. Is that better?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I could hear it.
Okay.
Could chat hear it? Everybody else could hear it, right?
Yeah, they were able to. They were able to. So I'm going to show you his website real quick, just his YouTube channel, so you guys can go check him out. This is him right here. Like this is him at one of his rallies over there. This is in somewhere in Illinois. So this is him. There's another one going.
I think it's all scare tactics. That's all. It was a way to desocialize our kids at school. It was a way to get people not to speak, not to talk. Okay, take your safety precaution. That's cool. Do you agree with people carrying guns for safety?
Yeah, 100%. I have my concealed carry license.
There you go.
Yeah.
You agree? See? Come on, man. But you like safety.
I like this safety. I'm on a.
Why is he wearing a mask?
Yeah.
People don't like violence.
It's not violence if you're just protecting yourself. You know, if someone comes to rob you or get your...
October 7th, protection.
Oops, sorry.
Right?
Yeah. October 7th. October 7th, right.
Oh, this was the free Palestine stuff. Okay.
If you guys had like 10 Trump signs up on this fence, you'd get so many beeps. These people would be beeping left and right.
He's trolling them.
I know, but if you had Trump signs, people would be like, oh, they like, some of them like Trump up there. Well, maybe these people aren't, what we're being told in the news.
You were attacked this
They don't
Sunday,
want
Mr.
nobody
Nice Guy?
following Trump. Trump loves everybody, man. He's the only president that had so
Wait a
many.
minute. He was attacked this weekend. Do you have it on camera? Let's look at one of his recent videos. Maybe it was on there. Let's go to his most recent live. Is it on there?
Okay.
4 days ago. Is that Sunday? That is Sunday.
Oh,
Saturday or Sunday.
One of the two.
Come outside and look up. What do I see? I see chemtrails staring back at me. Unbelievable.
Dude, you should see him here in California, Mr. Nice Guy. You should
Oh,
see
they're
him.
insane.
Anybody that doesn't believe in weather manipulation
Look up.
is lost.
Yep.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Oh, he doesn't have it. You don't have it up here, do you? You don't have it up there. Anyways, but
I think he was just saying it happened to him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was saying it was a video.
I guess it wasn't live. So this is him.
Following you.
Why is it so dark on here? What happened to your video here? Here we go.
The video with the watch on it, he says, Mr. Nice Guy says.
All right, the video with the watch on. I know we went off on a tangent, guys. Sorry, but the video. With
Well, this is important.
Yeah, the video with the watch on. Okay, here it is.
Why'd you come up to us? Why'd you come up to us?
Oh, I love the train horn. I love the train horn. Sorry about the noise, guys.
Well, you won't get out, though.
If I get out, you're gonna fucking hit me.
No, you're gonna hit me
If I
first.
get out, you're gonna fucking hit me.
Why are you
Hit
here?
me, you old cunt.
Why are you
Hit me, you old cunt.
You're going viral,
You're not going
baby.
to. You're not going to. You old
I think
fucking
we
cunt.
gotta.
There's no violence.
She's
I think we
ugly.
should call her an ambulance.
Oh,
She needs to go to the
definitely.
nut house.
In my fucking face.
She needs to
Well,
go to
you
the
know,
nut
she's probably
house.
transitioning.
You old fucking
Maybe.
cunt.
You're having a bad day.
I'm having a great day.
Why are you here? Why are you here? No, calm down.
Don't fucking tell me to calm down.
What are you gonna do? Relax. You know why are you talking like that? Anyways, he's a fellow American, man. I know you're in love, he's a fellow American in that way. He's a fellow American.
Is that really a girl or a guy?
You came over here for what?
What are you gaining, girl? You got to have a
What?
game.
You
You're doing something. It's called the
Some voice of the people.
do something that you know is going to cause.
You're getting mad.
How are we infringing on your
I'm not
We're all
this
fellow
bitch
Americans
came up to my fucking window trying to fucking fight me.
She's so lying. I got it all on video.
So what did you do? You came up here and did what? Actually, did what? Just started laying on the horn?
Play music.
All right, so what? Play music.
I was playing music. All you motherfuckers started swarming my car. So I laid on my horn. Yeah, it's not legal to fucking stick your fucking hand in my fucking window.
I didn't put my hand in your window. Are you? Maybe
She's
somebody should
disgusting.
call the ambulance. I think she needs to go in the nut house.
I think she hasn't been laid in like 10 years, so
Forever.
yeah.
Yeah, we'd rather have you here. I got a flag you can hold.
Like a rapist.
Come on, you throw that out of the crowd.
Come on, you don't want to live the way they want us to live. You want to move to a different country?
I would love to.
Go! Bye! Bye-bye! Let's get our money together.
We're supposed to all get along.
Why don't you go right now?
We're not a democracy.
Funny. That's funny.
What choice don't you have? What choice don't you have? What choice don't
I gotta pause this real. You know why white liberal women do stuff like this? Because they know that real men are conservatives, and the real men in this group will not fight her because they don't fight women. She knows she can get away with it.
Beta.
Yeah.
Because they're all beta. Yeah.
The liberals, yeah, the liberal men are all betas. But she knows that no man in that area would hit her. And the women wouldn't hit her either until she punched first. That's why she gets away with it. That's why they do this.
So what if your mother did that to you? You wouldn't be here right now. You're allowed
She won't listen to you, see?
It was the best decision for her.
She won't listen to you.
I should have been aborted.
You can still abort yourself.
Whoa, she's like, yeah, that would have been the best decision for my mom if she had aborted me. What the?
She doesn't know what she's saying. She's just in the zone, just talking out her ass.
Go for
And
it.
if I had the
Mr. Nice Guy, I'm glad we went to your site and you're showing this video, bro. Great video.
permission of my parents, I fucking would.
You don't need a
Living in a
you don't
world.
need-
You're old enough. You're 18 years old.
You can do it today.
Yeah, but it would kill my fucking parents. And I actually give a fuck about other people, unlike you MAGA supporters. I know you don't.
We don't care about anybody.
You're okay letting illegals come here. But you're okay letting illegals come here.
I'm sorry?
You're okay with people coming here across the border, not illegal.
Not illegally?
Not legally, I mean. Not illegally. That's what I said.
Actually, bro, I don't think she has any kids.
I just
Oh
said,
my
you
God.
want them to come here illegally, and it's okay,
If
right?
they need to seek shelter here, they can.
Well, they got
Why
to do it
can't they seek
legally.
shelter in
though.
Mexico?
You got to do it legally. You got to go through
There's
the
no
process.
shelter in Mexico.
Says
you
who?
fuck. That's where the fucking cartels are. You don't know
Wait,
shit.
wait, are you saying that Mexico's a shithole?
No, shit.
Are you?
Oh, she's getting worked up. Here come the
when-
hand gestures.
When has she been to Mexico to see the cartels? How does she know the I don't think that. I bet you she's so fucking afraid to go down into Mexico that it's not even funny. Not even funny.
I bet she's dumb enough to go though if she had the opportunity.
Oh, you mean like Ralph, whatever his name is, going to fucking Ukraine?
Yeah.
Probably.
Exactly like that.
And
yeah, she looks
so
like
we got a lot of
she
streamers
just
in
looks
here
so
today.
unhinged.
She does. Real quick, we got Voice of the People in here. Go check out his channel. I was a guest on a show a while ago. Jennifer was a guest on a show a while ago.
Yes,
Go check them out.
over at Off Label Podcast.
Yes, Off
on
Label.
on YouTube and Rumble.
There you go.
Are you saying that Mexico's a shithole?
A lot of state, a lot of cities in
Wait, please.
Yeah.
Also, Business Party Podcast. That's their other channel over
Business
there.
Party
They had a really good. I saw part of their live stream tonight. It was funny.
Nice.
They're a good crew.
Awesome.
Good group.
Yeah, I subscribed to them on Friday, I think. So yeah.
It's funny because
Jennifer's gonna be on their podcast on Friday too. So
I don't know if that's for sure. I was asked. I think they maybe forgot, but I'd like
here
to
now. We'll
if they
find
still
out.
want me to. Yeah, Memedom Kingdom. Are you kidding me? Memedom Kingdom on Business Party Podcast is so much fun. Yes, I hope they ask.
Right on.
If
Here
not, then I'll definitely be in their chat.
of course. All right, let's finish this up.
Yeah.
all my neighbors
Okay.
are from Mexico.
I wanna see if she gets her ass beat or
They go
not.
every summer.
Oh, I hope
I don't
she does.
know. They say it's beautiful. I see the videos.
I hope she
don't
fucks
know.
around and finds out.
Can they stay in Mexico?
I'd like to see her smack her head on the car on her way out.
If they want to keep getting fucking, there are.
Does America have a what?
Oh, I see.
Equality.
Oh, he stuck the Proud Boy thing in
Whoa, who's that in the red top? Mr. Nice Guy. Who's that in the red top?
90 pieces of editing. I will show you.
She sure is a manly looking chick.
You shouldn't be shaking here.
You keep escalating, you're going to get arrested.
There is the outhouse really right down the street.
You guys come up to me.
Which is legal.
You came up to me.
Which is
How
legal.
am I escalating? You came up to me. You came up to me. You came up to me.
Who pulled up here?
You came up to me.
Who pulled up here?
You came up to me.
So what do you think?
You pulled up
You think it's a hormonal imbalance?
Yeah,
or
I do.
Oh, it's something.
What's that evidence?
Her hair's getting more and more
Mr. Reds
frazzled.
today.
Right? The cops came and gave her a ticket.
Well, then we're not that bad.
I know she is shaking so bad.
You're like ready to die. You're like 90 miles an hour. I'm matching energy, motherfucker.
What's that evidence?
I'm matching energy. You came at me like that. You came at me like that.
She's gonna crash.
Would you like to?
I'm afraid she'll crash. Right? Seriously.
We love America.
I'll do anything.
We love America.
It's really sad.
We love America.
It's really sad you love America.
It's sad that we love America.
Yeah, well,
It's sad that they love America. What?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's sad that we wait. Hold on. She said it's sad that we love her.
That's what she just said. Yeah.
Well, clearly that's why you're okay with all this fucking illegals coming.
And there it is.
Hey, where's that evidence?
And there it is. And there's no safety in Mexico. Oh, I really don't think that's true at all.
There's no
Dude, look,
safety.
somebody put a card on her window. I wonder what that card says.
We're the last. Right, I know. See,
Yes. Okay, I didn't
not
know.
okay.
Hey, where's that evidence? I'm still waiting. I know you
Shut the fuck
Her
up.
parents must. Yeah, where is the evidence? Yeah, you said you had it.
Fucking sitting here. Shut the fuck up.
I know. I need to make Jennifer a mod. Hold on.
Is that all you have to argue with? Because you have no facts to argue with? You guys tell me to shut the fuck up, really? You guys know facts. You guys know
I am loving this.
I'm not gonna wanna fucking say shit because I can't fucking hit you.
Oh, look at her. She's
So angry.
I know.
Imagine being such a loser on a Sunday.
Oh, to calm down again.
I'm on beach. Go ahead.
Her parents must be very proud of her.
She can hit anybody. So these
Parents must be very proud of her. Oh, I love it.
and this is all in the Chicagoland area. I think it's called Chicagoland area.
I just got paid $6.
But yeah, that's Mr. Nice Guy.
I'm using this app.
He's a good friend of mine. He's a great dude. Check him out.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you for uploading that, for being there and having to endure all that.
Right.
And that was great. Yeah, what a nut job.
All right.
And she's just like one amongst many.
So I have to do this real quick because I'm getting yelled at by Hope that we don't have you as a mod. So let me make you a mod.
You
real
don't
quick.
have to.
He's a good friend of mine. And the chat's not there. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, so where are you? Jennifer, we'll make you a chat.
Right here. I'm on Earth.
Put user in timeout. Should I put you in timeout?
No, please.
There you go. Okay, so we fixed that now, Hope. She's a moderator in here now. She's a moderator.
While you're doing that, Voice of the People says, I literally had an interaction just like this with a guy on Twitter X. I was reacting just I was I was teaching him how to ish sling, and he was telling me I was triggered. It was glorious to watch that play out. Oh, I bet, Rich. I mean, I bet, Voice. I bet. Good on you, man.
Right on. So yeah, so he goes live every Sunday. So it's around like noon Chicago time, 10 o'clock California time, or like 1 o'clock East Coast time. But yeah, check out Mr. Nice Guy. And of course, he's got the great songs on there too. He's got badass songs.
Yeah.
So, he makes all of our music. And so also speaking of that, Voice of the People, if you ever might need a some songs made for you, go check out Mr. Nice Guy. Because he's the bomb. He's the bomb. All right. Now let me see. What are we doing next? I forget where we were now. Okay. News number 9. We did news number 9. Let's do news number 10. Last one, and then we're going to go do a whole bunch of stuff. Read your long comment in the chat. I don't see it. You know what? I'm going to have to go back to YouTube. Give me 1 second. Oh, I can look on it here. It's on my phone. You want to see where is your long comment, Mr. Nice Guy? Cops came and threatened her. I won't record. Oh, I'm only on top messages. That's why. I don't see your long comment, Mr. Nice. Oh, here it goes. So this chick's dad sits in the parking lot at MAGA rallies and sends his daughters to agitate us while the dad records. Her dad got beat up 30 minutes after the video ended. Holy jeez. What kind of dad does that? What kind of a dad sends your daughter over to fight your fight? Well, he's a liberal, so he's a bitch. So, what do you think? You're muted again. You keep muting yourself.
I'm sorry. I was saying, way to protect your family and loved ones, Dad.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Way to put them in fucking harm's ways. What a joke. What a freaking joke. It's sad. All right, here we go. Last news of the day. Then we'll, if we'll open up Discord and we'll look at memes. If you guys want to join us in Discord in a minute, we'll switch to the next one after this news item right here. And after this, we're also switching to Rumble only because Gra comes in and probably talks some BS. And Mr. Nice Guy can join us in Discord and talk BS.
Hopefully, yeah.
Or he can just call me after this news is done and he can talk shit. Because Mr. Nice Guy, he's not a fan of Rumble. He's not a fan of Rumble. So,
Some people, they haven't gotten the hang of Rumble yet.
Yeah.
It takes some getting used to, just like any other platform. Anyway, Cornell University professor who celebrated Hamas's October 7th attack returns to teaching. Cornell University professor, a radical, he lauded the Hamas terror attack on Israel as exhilarating and energizing. He dodged any punishment. He's now back teaching at the upstate Ivy League school.
And actually, I have the video, so we're going to go to the video here, and we're going to show you.
His name is Professor Russell Rickford. Just throwing that out there.
Russell Richford. All right, so we're going to go this way.
Rickford, yeah.
Yes, I made it big enough so you guys can see it. Where am I? See, this is why we need a producer on the show. Let's see if we can hear him.
It was exhilarating. It was exhilarating. It was energizing. Okay. If they weren't exhilarated by this challenge to the monopoly of violence, by this shifting of the balance of power, then they would not be human. I was exhilarated.
He's telling everybody he's exhilarated. I was exhilarating, but get this, we have more video of him. I think we have more. Oh no, that was the video. Wait, is this video of him? Yeah, here we go. It's the internet's slow here, guys. Dismiss. But there's a picture of this guy. It says Cornell professor who lauded Hamas attack and exhilarating is back at school after dodging punishment. Do you really think he was going to get in trouble? Does anybody really think he was going to get in trouble? Let's see. This video's not. Let's click on it. Maybe if we go to.
It's very frustrating too.
I'm
I'm sick of them not getting in trouble, and I'm sick of hearing the feds and all these agencies saying, "Oh yeah, this guy that did this thing was on our list."
Right? Okay, this isn't going to play. Darn it! It's not going to play. Son of a gun.
Well, it says Rickford is now teaching at least 2 courses at Cornell this semester: African Americans' Vision of America and Socialism in America.
Socialism in America.
And a seminar. Yes. Yes. What great classes they have for people to learn about. Yeah, man.
Yeah, their thing is not playing. Is there any way I can switch it over? You know what? It's not a YouTube, I guess. Maybe it's not a YouTube channel. Son of a
Anyway,
gun.
he's out on voluntary leave. Oh, I was just reading what it said below the photos. I'm sorry.
Right. So if you talk for a second, I want to show you something. So we had a professor here at Fresno State named Rhonda Gerard, and I'm going to show you what she did on our campus, and then what me and Ben did. So if you just talk about what you think about professors nowadays, and hopefully I can.
I agree with Mr. Nice Guy here. He said he's a terrorist. I think that most university professors that promote and push this nonsense on our very impressionable young adults attending these colleges, paying a lot of good money, them and their families, paying out the rears for these, educations are it's shameful. It's sad, I mean, and now these people, they go to these colleges and universities and they get, like basket weaving degrees, degrees on whatever liberal arts studies. And they go out, they graduate. And when you graduate, it used to be you would have a job lined up in the, in the job sector. And what jobs hire for these liberal arts degrees? There's no work for them unless they continue to stay in the system and maybe become university professors or their aides. It's people are graduating and they have no outlook for job prospects, and them and their families are so in debt. I mean, college is a total scam and ripoff.
It is.
And yeah. And so how are you supposed to pay off these debts? I mean, the colleges and universities, they're obviously indoctrination machines, but I mean, if I was a dean of a university, I would make sure that my classes were set up to where people would be able to succeed when they graduate. That way they could pay off the debts to pay for college, which is money I would be my college would be receiving.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
It just seems, am I off here? I don't.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, I mean, I just feel crazy for thinking this way.
It is. I think you can.
Ben.
Yeah. So this is Ben. So this was a video that Ben and I made. We, because I was at Fresno State at this time, and I was like, and this is when the professor. I think she said, I would dance. I'm gonna go dance on President Bush's grave. It was after he died, and she went after him like that and said, I hope he rots in hell or something. And then she said after that, because she's from the Middle East, she's like, I'm so glad I'm in America because I can say this here. But if I was in my country, I would get killed for what I'm about to say. But you Americans are so basically being pussies that nothing will happen to me. So this is us messing with her.
So we're back here. Share. We got a little crowd of students. Actually got a lot of media out here too. Shout out to all the media that's coming to expose this hateful professor. I met Alex, actually a nice reporter for the Fresno Bee. Shout out to Alex Appleton. We've got channel 26. We've got GB Wire here. We got the fan club coming back.
Okay, she's about to come out, so here we go.
The racist, sexist fan club coming back. You guys want to make any comments? Not without your guitar? Not without your racist guitar?
When it first came out.
Right.
I'll see if I can find that.
These are the ones that were saying F you, profiling people, calling them racist when they don't even know them. That's what the left does, though, guys. They are the example of everything. What's the whispering to the door? They are the examples of everything they claim to hate. Racist, sexist, bigots. That's what the left is, guys. Godless.
Oh, here it is. Okay. I found it.
What do you guys think about this? Rhonda, do you discriminate?
What was your first day back in class?
Do you discriminate against your white students, Rhonda, with your racist comments?
I taught Edgar Allan Poe's Murders at the Rue Morgue. We kind of got together and created a imitation of it in groups. So I gave them some.
This is her, and look what she's wearing. We made a lot of fun of what
giving my students creative outlets.
Is it racist to say all white editors should be fired?
About what they
Rhonda, is that racist?
has it been being on leave? I know you were on leave since fall of last year. So.
I was on medical leave, which is completely private.
So what do you think
So
about
how
this
was it
social
being-
media attention and everything?
I don't know.
Do you stand by your comments?
What I love about Fresno is the community and the literary.
The racism that you promote.
Angela Davis
Sexism.
is a hero, a personal hero of mine, and this is actually the land that freed Angela Davis. In 1970, when she went up for bail, which a lot of people were worried that they weren't going to put her up for bail. If you don't know, Angela Davis was a political prisoner in the late 60s and in 1970.
It's shameful that they have you hired. Shameful the university didn't fire you.
Finally brought to
Ben's funny, no matter what he's doing.
bail, and Aretha
God
Franklin
bless
was
President
supposed
Trump.
to,
Reject the
bail her
hateful
out.
leftists, guys.
So
Reject
all
the
these
hateful
liberal
leftists.
media is getting interviewed from her, and he's just talking over her.
Reject the hateful
bail her
leftists.
out. And she couldn't because she was in the West Indies doing a concert.
And he has a
So
video
who
of me
bailed
going
her
on
out?
deep with your Zionist
A farmer
buddy.
from Fresno.
I remember that
A
one.
white
I
farmer
remember
from
that one.
Fresno bailed Angela Davis.
We'll
out of
show that
jail
later on.
by putting on his dairy farm as collateral
Shame on
to
you.
get her out of jail.
Shame on you, Rhonda.
That's
Shame on the
beautiful
university
history
for
of
protecting
Fresno.
you.
That's the beautiful history of Fresno's land. That's the
What about your racist comments? What about giving away the suicide hotline? What about putting students' lives in danger? University of Arizona, you gave the suicide hotline.
Yeah,
What
so if
about
you guys
that?
don't know that, this is another thing she did. She gave away the number to the suicide hotline in Arizona school and had everybody spam it. So people that were trying to call to get help for suicide couldn't call in because of this woman.
So evil. She's evil.
It's pathetic.
watch them shine.
Shame on you.
Thank you all so
Guys,
much.
if you're donors of Fresno State, pull your money. Shame on you, Rhonda. Why did you give out the suicide hotline number?
It's really unfortunate. How do you feel about it? Everybody has a right to
Because she's as a student, it pisses me off that she has.
You guys don't have anything better to do?
Really negative, you know.
Well, sometimes.
Ben's always smiling when he's talking.
Rhonda, what do you think about the school protecting a racist like you? A sexist racist. You discriminate against your white students, your white male students. Do you discriminate, Rhonda?
Can you pause it
Anything
for
you
a
want to say?
second?
Do you stand by your
For a second.
comments? All white editors.
Oh. Look at all these heifers. These absolute. I don't mean to pick on people based on their looks, and I know I have no right. I'm a big girl too, not that big, but let's look at how they're protecting her.
Yeah, that's her whole
They're
job.
protecting their head cow in the herd.
I'll actually show. Well, so it's funny you mentioned that because she's wearing a cow dress, and so I can't find it. I think the video got taken down. We got in trouble for it, but I edited the video down, and when she's walking out the car, every time she stepped, I made it sound like a boom, boom, and I made the
Oh, right on, like boom, baba, boom.
yeah, but I was married at the time, and my liberal wife got really pissed off at me, and I had the moo sound a lot, and so yeah. But I think that got taken down by Facebook. I think we got in trouble for that one. Maybe
There should be fired.
You need to stop.
That Barbara Bush was an amazing racist.
Okay, that's enough.
Anything? Anything. You say it on Twitter. Would you say it to us?
It's good to meet you.
What you think? Just watch the game on
So
Saturday?
David Talbot is
Look at
the
this,
TV wire
You have
guy.
a ton of strong women around you. How does it make you feel that you're being escorted by your girlfriends?
It makes me feel the way that hanging out with my community always makes me feel loved, seen,
He feels
and
loved.
valued. Because that's how I feel about that.
What do you think about President Trump?
These are all amazing.
What do you think about
incredible
Kavanaugh? God bless America.
and critics.
Stand against the hateful people like
What do you
you.
want your students to take away from this entire experience?
She's just ignoring Ben.
You're a distraction for your students because you're hateful
No,
rhetoric.
but he's great. He just
It's
keeps on
sad.
her. I
As
love it.
an alumni of this university, it's sad. I know, it's funny. It's funny to you. It's sad. It's sad for the students. I know. I don't know. I don't know if they are. I don't know if they are. Somebody's
Good
talking.
job, Ben.
You can keep ignoring it. It's sad, though. We stand against you, Rhonda. We stand against you and your hatred. You're evil. We reject it.
What are your goals?
God, family, country, guys. Stand against hateful people like Rhonda Gerard.
I think he's got his
Is
Me
the
Too
outfit
sign
just
on.
ironic, by the way? Is it just ironic?
The outfit.
No? All right, guys. So our next class is at room 175. every chance you get as a student, if I was still going here, it would make me sick that this professor is protected. You should be uncomfortable. You should be uncomfortable. With your nonsense, with the crap that you spew, you should be uncomfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. So you have freedom of speech, but nobody else does? I'm not coming near you.
Not just you, but other people.
I'm not coming near you.
Move away.
So you want your freedom of speech?
I will move forward with harassment.
So you want your freedom of speech, but you don't want others to have it. Is that what you're saying?
Freedom of speech is only for the left.
Right. So you want yours to be protected, but not others. This is Rhonda. This is what you get. You have to live with your comments. You have to live. You're allowed to say it, but you have to live with the consequences of your comments. You should feel uncomfortable.
He's so good.
He is.
You make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You make me uncomfortable that you're a professor at this university. It makes me sad that students have to come here and put up with this crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you stand behind those comments?
Do you waddle behind those comments?
Is it a double standard that you can be racist towards white people? Is it? What do you mean when you say all white editors should be fired? How is that not racist?
Like
if you say all white editors should be fired. How is that not racist? Nothing?
No.
It's racist. It's racist. It's straight up racist. You're a hypocrite.
You know she wanted to stop because she was out of breath.
I love Aretha, you guys. You disrespect her memory. You disrespect her memory.
I told you you could always.
And they laugh.
Yeah, it is. It's sad. If you hate this country, why do you stay here? If you hate America so much, why do you stay here?
I was born in Chicago.
I know that. I know you were. But if you hate this country, if it's such a heteropatriarchy, such an oppressive heteropatriarchy,
I love my country.
You do.
And my descent.
You do.
As
Yeah.
a way of loving my country.
Do you love our Constitution?
As a way of loving my country.
Do you love our Constitution? What's wrong with the heteropatriarchy? God bless the heteropatriarchy, guys. God bless
I want to
it.
see her passed out.
No? All right, guys. So that's Rhonda Gerard. It's pathetic. It's pathetic that the university would protect her. As a student, guys, it's your job to question. It's sad that she would be protected there. She's allowed to say whatever she wants to say, but she also has to deal with the consequences of that. And she wants to be able to say it freely. You know, she just doesn't want to have to deal with the consequences of it. And that's the reality of this. She's a hateful professor. She hates this country. She can say whatever she wants. She's a racist. She's a sexist. She is the example of the double standard.
Yes.
In our country, the leftist double standard in our country. Shame on you, Rhonda. Shame on you. Shame on you. All right.
So, guys, you can find Ben at Frontline America with Ben Berklum. You can also watch him on Real America's Voice News. I'm going to show you the beginning, though, because I found the beginning of this video. Because we got got shut down for a second, I think. So this is when he first got there. And, of course, it went big again on me. Everything is big on me. Why is that?
We're back.
No, but Goofy.
Hi, guys. So here at Fresno.
What's that?
Well, Goofy for Jesus says it's time to end the stream. Oh, it's a quote. It's time to end the stream. Eddie is her favorite.
Oh,
is that?
Yeah, she's
Got
talking
some
about
new people in chat. Yeah, the exclamation point. Got her name.
You need to end the stream, Eddie.
This one?
Oh, the sound
need to end
bites.
the
Okay,
stream,
yeah,
Eddie.
sound bite.
Okay, so this is when he first got here.
Okay,
So
let me get the lighting right. We're here at Fresno State to go confront.
yeah, Fresno State. This is where I graduated.
Yes.
I got my degree from Fresno State, and this is why he showed up, because I found out all the information where she was going to be at and stuff. And this is when I first started working with Ben.
The hateful Professor Rhonda Gerard, who said the hateful things about former First Lady Barbara Bush and all of her nasty comments, her racist comments that all white editors should be fired, and that hateful things about the heteropatriarchy. God bless the patriarchy. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So join the show. Should be fun.
See, he's always
I've got a
smiling,
couple
no matter
signs
what
I want to
happens.
ask her about.
He's always smiling. All right, let me fast forward a little bit to where we can get to where the action starts. Because otherwise, we'll be here forever. Because it's a 45-minute long video. Oh, here we go. Now, wait till you see how they get out of their car. And
Remember, she had a safe place. They're safe. I would actually consider that the unsafe place where she is.
This is my safe space.
Yes. Got to look out here. All right. So Peter's building, room 101. This is her first class. Looks like we got to look out.
Yep. Spy.
Yeah. Hey, did I tell you I got tailed? But that was freaking awesome. That was awesome.
You can't try to lose it.
I did. No, I pulled over and then got behind him and started taking pictures of the car.
Yes.
Oh, right on.
Here we go.
You don't. Okay. Now, it's good to see you again. How you doing?
Oh, he's so good.
X shirt last week, right? Yeah. But I didn't get your name.
Hold
That's
on.
okay.
We're not there yet. Oh, wait, this kid starts talking, I believe.
Yeah, but it's funny how he's talking to all these libs. Saying, it's good to see you again. Like he's just so.
God bless.
I can see how he gets in there.
If-
You know, it's great.
I appreciate the democratic fight.
Yes.
Even though I don't completely
This guy's not a liberal, though.
Yeah, no,
it's like
that's the
Oh,
point,
okay.
though, right? We should be able to have a conversation. So this is James. This is my buddy James. So we had a conversation last week, a really good one, back and forth kind of. And so James agreed to come on this week. So welcome to the show, brother.
Hi.
You made a comment, and I want the audience to hear that because that's why I do what I do.
like I don't completely agree with what Ben does, but I appreciate what he does.
Oh, he's a liberal.
Almost the art of it and the effort behind it.
Yeah, so we don't have to agree on every issue,
Yeah.
right? But the fact that we can have a civil discourse. That's what it's all about, guys. And this is what the left in America. So I would consider, I don't know you other than that, but that
Yeah. I
that
voted for Bernie.
yeah, so that idea,
He
but
voted
that
for
idea that
Bernie.
you have is more of a classic liberal ideology than I wouldn't consider that leftist. So I would see you more, again, I don't know you more than that, but just
Alright,
based
I
on
wanna get
that,
to the Ron
we
DeGeneres
should be able to
part.
have conversations.
Sorry.
This was changed from cover. Okay.
Oh, here's me. I just showed up, I think.
Some people have speculated that she's no longer here, but I would just say it looks more like she's hiding from the scrutiny that she deserves.
I have
So
to stop it when I'm on the show.
that's why
right?
we're out here today. You shouldn't be able to get away with speaking like that to our students. And I support the First Amendment, but when you're talking, when you give out the phone number to the suicide hotline, that goes beyond freedom of speech. That's putting people's lives in danger.
Yep.
You undercover?
No.
Okay.
They want me in. There's a police officer out there, though.
Yeah.
You can hear my voice. Hey, are you here to escort somebody to class? He's like, no, I'm just waiting for a coworker.
Okay.
So I wondered the coworker might be here.
Interesting.
We'll find
We're
out.
at.
Right in front of the business building.
We should have eyes out there and cameras rolling.
That was when I used to use my wheelchair
Hey,
instead of a scooter.
Guillermo, you want to go get a second angle? We need some.
Let's find it.
They are everything they claim. Bank shirt.
Because it's disgusting when she comes out of her car.
I get that.
Cody. How you doing, sir?
Here we go. Here we go. This is when she's showing up. Or maybe not. Where is it? Darn it.
What's going on, guys?
Ends luck.
What brings you out today?
Oh, yeah, these guys.
Anything?
So
Standing
these are
up
her
against
escorts.
hate? Hateful Rhonda Gerard? Hates this country? Hates men?
These are her escorts.
Hates white people? Racist?
I have a big ego. Hope you know that.
Rhonda Gerard.
When did she
Totally
show up?
support it.
So they're waiting for her to come in.
What's that?
Yeah.
God
Here it
bless
is right
America.
here. Here it is.
Sure like you to stay there.
Watch how she shows up.
Hey, did you notice the security up here?
What's that?
The security right here?
Is
There
that?
it is right here.
Is he?
Right, Mr. Nice Guy?
What's up,
I am
brother?
kind of a big
God bless America. Good. We love America. I'm wondering how late she's going to be. What's that?
Thanks for being civil.
Yeah, always.
The right is civil.
Always. We're always civil. It's the left that's always the violent.
Your Christian values, I mean, you just
Yep.
never say anything.
I totally appreciate you, sir. I do my best. I can't say that I'm perfect, but I do my best. Yes, sir.
Right on.
No, Ben
All
is-
right, guys.
Ben is one of the greatest friends that I've ever met. Have.
He seems like a sweetheart, and he also
You got
seems
it on
very
lock over here?
intelligent.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
very
I know.
intelligent. He's
I know.
got like
I
2
want,
degrees.
but I want them
verbal
to get the feeling that I'm leaving. Yeah.
Yeah, he was communicating with somebody.
Hold on, it's gonna happen any second. I know. You
He's walking
Okay.
around the other way right
Yeah.
guys are like, get to the point, Eddie.
now. I'm gonna go get
We'll
my-
The ground will shake, and then she will
Okay, you
emerge.
text
Not
me
on
if
this,
you see something.
unfortunately.
Okay, don't call me though. Okay. Yeah, don't call during my live feed, guys. But so we're waiting here, guys. We're waiting here.
This is how we learned how to
We got
use
the welcoming committee. So they are, they're standing out here. I believe they're hoping that I go away. So I'm kind of walking.
Here it is. He's gonna start.
We got her. We got her. All right.
Yeah, we saw that, Gronk. Remember?
These people love Rhonda. Rhonda, why do you hate America? What do you think? What do you think about a school that allows a hateful professor like you to stay there? God bless the heteropatriarchy. There we go.
This is how she shows us.
It's sad that a university would hire and keep employed a hateful person like Rhonda Drar. God bless President Trump. God bless America. Ron, did you want to make any comments?
You speak for the university.
Do you want to say anything?
You guys are perfect.
Yeah, they're so
Somebody just
perfect.
died? What is going on here?
Yeah.
What's that?
Did somebody just pass away? Like, what is going on here?
So
I mean, I get that she's trying to avoid Ben. I get that.
So she got.
But
So what
come on.
happened is that she got suspended for the hateful comments that she put online. Actually, she didn't get suspended. They switched all her classes to online classes. So because she's a tenured teacher or professor, so they have to let her stay there, right? Oh,
Good night, Mr. Nice Guy. He's out. He
catch you
says,
later, Mr. Nice Guy.
"Okay, I'm out, y'all. Got to go do security around the house.
Right on. God bless you, bro. Give me a call later
Stay
on.
safe.
Stay
safe.
So this was her first day actually teaching in classes again. It was a new semester. And they actually waited a week. They made her class start a week late because they didn't want the publicity there of her coming back. And that, you see
I
how
feel
well
bad for her
worked.
students.
Yeah, you see how that worked.
There she is, guys.
Welcome.
Rhonda, do you think saying firing all white editors is racist?
Yeah, she said fire all white editors.
So sad. So sad. Rhonda, is firing white editors racist?
Okay, wait real quick. I just got to tell you, there's some dirty language coming up, not by us, by them. And I got to reiterate this. She is a professor at Fresno State teaching college students. And this is this is, I don't know what to say. This is how she shows up to school. This is how she makes fun of Fresno State. But yet she still works there.
Is firing white editors racist? Like, look at these crazy leftists, guys. Oh, listen. Oh, guess what? Trump's gonna win in a landslide.
Her cow dress.
Her cow dress, yeah. But listen to what they're saying. They're like, fuck you, and I forget what they say.
Guys, you gotta check these crazy lefties out. God bless you, brother. Stand against the hateful left, guys, right here. Perfect example. Rhonda, what do you think of my sign? You love Trump? Hashtag me too. Am I a neo-Nazi? Rhonda, do you want to say anything? What do you think? Why are you a hateful person? Why are you so hateful? You should be uncomfortable with the hate speech that you spew. Are you really a racist? What do you think about you're beautiful? I wish God would bring truth to your life. You're over here. You're over this way. Rhonda, why do you hate men? Rhonda. Listen.
So do you hear what they're saying? They're saying, fuck you and your neo-Nazi friends as they're walking onto a college campus. This is
That's what they're singing in their kumbaya.
That's what they're singing. You'll hear it even better right now, I think.
Listen, this is a professor at Fresno State saying F you and your neo-Nazi friends, guys. This is it right here. This, making a joke. Rhonda, what do you think? Why did you give out the suicide hotline? Rhonda, why did you give out the suicide hotline? Oh, love. President Trump? Love to President Trump? Love to President Trump? Love to President Trump? Love to everyone. Shame on you. Shame on you, Rhonda. Shame on you, Rhonda. Shame on you. Shame on you, Rhonda. It's sad.
And so if you don't, I don't know if you saw that right there. All of our students were in class as they're walking in and they're screaming, "Fuck you and your neo-Nazi friends."
Oh God.
This is what college professors get away with. And I think this is the
And
perfect moment for us to go over to Rumble only, huh?
Oh yes. I thought I forgot all about that. Yes, everyone, please join it. Well, did the link pop up in the
Well, we can do
YouTube
it right
chat
now.
yet?
I can make it pop up right now. I'm gonna type in
Trump would buy her a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Goofy says.
See, I don't see that in the chat. I don't know why we don't get to see all that stuff.
Oh, hi, Gra, Mrs. Quaaludes. It
There you go.
happens.
Oh, whoops! I spelled Rumble wrong, so it's not gonna pop up. Hold on.
Oh no. Yeah, don't go to Rimble. Go to Rumble.
Hey, I'm sorry. I got big thumbs and big fingers on a little tiny keyboard. It'll pop up in a second.
Happens.
So yeah, guys, if you go over to Rumble, we're gonna be switching to
There it is.
Rumble. We're gonna be checking out
Yes.
all the fun stuff on X, and you guys can join in our Discord chat. So while we're switching over, we're also gonna switch over to the other Discord chat so everybody can join and talk with us. There we go.
And now we are?
Yes. Remember how we did that
What do I
last
do
night?
again?
Okay,
No.
let me go to
I
Discord.
don't.
So you're gonna look
Okay.
up. So see where you joined at, where it says Eddie and Show Guest.
Yeah.
If you look up just
Yes.
a little bit more, we're gonna go or down below. It says Team Voice. That's where we're gonna go.
Team chat.
Below that, see two more below. It says Team Voice.
Oh, Team Voice. And I click that, and what do I do? Okay, I
and
clicked
then it'll
it.
say, "Do you want to
Confirm?
switch?" Yeah, confirm.
Do I?
Yes. And now we're gone. And now we're over there. And now you got to turn your camera back on again.
Okay, I'm working on it. There
All
I go.
right, guys. So anybody wants to jump in the Discord, BS with us, come
I
on
don't
in.
see you.
Oh, that's right. I gotta do mine now too.
I did all the things.
I'm telling you to turn your camera on, and I'm the one that doesn't have mine on.
Right?
Sorry. There we go. There we go. So now that we're in
Hope's gonna
Rumble-
drag someone over there.
Good.
She says.
You can drag her there too. I can drag you there too. Okay. So
Oh,
now
okay.
we're over in Rumble only, and now we can say whatever the fuck we want. What was up with
Finally.
those fucking trannies with the fucking ears?
I don't know.
Or those fat fucking cows. I'm sorry. I love all women. I love skinny women. I love medium-sized women. I love thick women. As long as you're a beautiful woman on the inside, I can love you.
Right.
But even if she looked like Selma Hayek, who's probably one of the hottest women ever in the fucking world.
Debatable, but go on. Say Melania Trump, but go on.
Well, she's up there too.
Right.
But
Hey, Gra.
What's up, Gra?
Welcome to hell.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Hold on, I gotta put us all in Discord now, then, so we can share Discord instead. But yeah, if let's say, Selma Hayek acted like her, she would no longer be somebody that I think is hot.
Oh, man, you just don't
would
ruin
ruin it.
Selma Hayek for me. Oh my God.
Right? Did I ruin Selma Hayek for you? And let me put just me
No.
up now.
And Gra said,
That's
no,
not
never.
possible.
Right?
Oh, hold
Gra
on.
doesn't.
Be
Gra
quiet.
appreciates a woman he doesn't have to fix.
Hold on, I gotta plug this thing in so I can record Hope, because I know Hope's gonna say some stuff that.
Eddie, you're still on YouTube.
No, I'm not. Am I? Oh, I
Yeah,
am.
you are.
Oops.
Thank you, Hope.
And oh my gosh, and I said the wrong word on Hope. Why did I think that we are switched over already? You know why? Because
No, you weren't. You said it, and then everybody